discussion. Again, we are also making it clear that we can only break the age when there is discipline. MPP nature the 8-year rule if we maintain internal cohesion, if we maintain party discipline at the highest level. So na be ayi nyina no betini ho se MPP no ye de ebunu e mo de adwumani hihye de adwumani e me bia so hihye because party nani nyo the way we are rushing the party into a competition mode to find a successor, in fact a suitable successor for His Excellency President Akufo-Addo. You know what you say, a man on soil is early in the day. And you know, your constituencies and regions now air cancer. My Ubia plans in destabilize the party's internal unity and the discipline within the rank and file. The Trump said we can only break the age when our second term is successful. Ghana for now, because we didn't idea outside. Now, we mean that we are in so Canadians in this one. Now, we can only move forward with the MPP because Omobai and Omo is other man. That Omo has proven to be useful, fruitful, and a blessing to the people of Ghana. If you break the age, you know, and you say, I'm not taking a council if you break it, it must go beyond slogan. You say, Jumapa, Jumatin, Oto. Yeah, you get to say, MY, discarded that. And then my did this, when I'm breaking the age now, you die. And then my did this, and the Brahma parts, you know, how we relate with ourselves. So, you're being common or buy as a general in term, we are cost how I'll be piano, we are not so good, so how not so strong as I'm more full. A bigger family. We may not have to be friends to work together, but we have a common purpose and the final destination we all want to get into. When that comes, you must see ourselves as compatriots. We're all in one ship, the enterprise Ghana, and the BSC you could. If you have, Godon, many Abba, Sabia Copa, FAA, then Tofa Bomudi, this is what we've been doing, this is what we've been talking about. And this is how we've been engaging the 10 regions so far, and likely to be seen in the last 6 regions.
More no me this a party for no so actually now Tiatmus answer and be no more complaining no near dear kakra near yet ha ye no sana mo from so no
sir no killing a meaning. It's a big family. And definitely there will be concerns, there will be disagreement. We will have that passionate, legitimate debate. But at the end of the day, it should all be geared towards finding a cutting-edge solution to the problems confronting us, and our challenges confronting us. That's the funny complaints. If you want to say genuine, if you want to say one of the things they've complained about to say party executives online. First of all, a very tricky situation, and what's it say government policies cannot be discriminatory. There's no way abiding to say about your family if you are the prerequisite is that it is all MPP ability. Into what the other says, so what to say? You see, I apply to do online. So in the absence of anything good, the worst is accepted to be the best. Online situation, until say, as a nation, as a country, we review online policy, online award. Into what you say, you apply for Junebin, be it here, be it there. For mission, now they apply. Well, apply a query, now if you are party in 24 years follow up and it makes it easier. Because it cannot be said your online application because you're a senator. It sounds like you work with the whole essence of online. One uncle apply. Obi or not in China, Abia, 7 previous, Sebi and Yado, or no one share the same political beliefs, or no, they will take advantage. Our biases or the Abaka apply, or no apply in it's I cannot fault that person for applying, but maybe we could have done better by encouraging the government to apply. Disadvantage, you know, the mama, if you are managing. Likely you was running fine, but all we keep saying is when the opportunities take advantage, do your best. Not the rest, in penny forces or in follow up. The other issues you go on so if I have a party machine and any money do and never reduce. But by and large, we can engage in. Now another thing is we will review some of the call be appointees to be a form and may have a party for me please ain't me in pay a mawam. One must also be a form with a 2 and no more ekasa, so we know we see everywhere, we know we see everywhere. We are all in this together. It's yes, and you have pockets of complaints here and there, but it's a useful exercise because if you don't engage your base, you never understand exactly what you want to do.
Omanfm. Yes, Laban, down for sec. One last two. Chabada Okana. Wole. Push those marks, I want to move through. Amasa, push those marks. I don't know through. Oh, Messi Wahaya. Dabba. Aircraft too. Also nose marks. Oh, Anio. Say, it's Yamra Wagana. So, Bokoni Puma, we show nose mask. See a chua. We bet me up with Fiasibaya Busunisia. Enti ye. Say yes, wedding, and now Posedum. Show nose mask. With not taxi, Uber, and not trotro mumpa. Show nose mask. We show nose mask here. A bet me up, but when you go from Mumbai, every year could you walk coronavirus. So when you coronavirus, who sent you be quiet test, a positive one, and show me drew. Quiet sabia ben one tempara. Corona, a virus was here for. Now see a couple more. You bet me disunkunim. Now, must be a flat. We a guy. Fachumanska. It's a kind of you, the corona. Yenya, show mask. And Kai Boy from Ministry of Health, Ministry of Information, Ghana Health Service, and what work one chain.
Now me say, a free brand who the we are active, very strong and energetic.
We are 100%. Na nina ni sadie, me hwemili pedua sofa. Na de boa me, mama hoden, mama timi ko bada. Ene tabia zani care heba mister.
Tabia zani care heba mister. Ah, what do you dance here chemi?
What dance here die? Enye wonko. Me de dawure na atoso. Na me dia tia nipa mpempem. Tabia zani care heba mister. Ma tu ni di nyamnyama. Sa wonoma, emenkwamu a ewo ni pedua no mu a ye fe mu asojafo. Eye white blasters na hoden. Enti ni pedua ni nya hoden sonko. Kutia yare ahodo bebre. Enti wonta nyare, enti na da me ye strong no. Eye general well-being of the body. Enti ye adwuma ewo ni pedua na kwa no mu ba bia.
Me ya mutumi hu. Eni ese busue bie.
Eye busue nchemfa. So obi di ne ho to tabia zani ka heba mesa so a. Eden so obe yare. Na nya na ewo ba bia tonto adro bia. Tia no so se obi a onya mfinhye dumienu. Apemfo eni abatan a ono omanofo entimi no bi. FDA ahwehwe sa adwade nkratro mu agye tumi se ye.
Franco Trading Enterprise. Still, phone Papa Fie, Samsung near, Nokia near, iPhone near, say our printers, mobile phone, accessories. Franco Trading Enterprise. Alpha our Nuani TV, digital television set. I this satellite, any ultra panels.
Franco Trading Enterprise. Ewo Facebook. Sauko Franco Trading Enterprise page. Nasa likes number 100,000. Eyomwa, any omuniga. Samsung www.francotrading.com. Android app. Franco Trading. Instagram. At Franco Trading. Nani papa di for dosunti. Franco. The Momo pay code number 189480.
Your branches on the Bebre Wagana baby. Name head office on the Twaya Dabaka opposite Roxy Cinema.
Franco will community one water works near the enemy. Cycle opposite Odor Rise. Madina 100 meters away from the police station. Kaswa Franco opposite Kaswa Polyclinic.
And now for your numbers in Nani and Chowuntum 0246 422 338 and at 0546 133 188. Franco Trading Enterprise.
Still from Papa Fie.
And you're not going.
Cocoa, very sweet coconut milk. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Yakube America, or boy dia bakube and ye dia. So would the good tea and now cocoa more and more papa. Enti Emma no pedi and ye crab shankasa. Calcium ni vitamin D2 are a woman. Emma will see no yedi. Vitamin D12 no so boama moja ni di efusani. Cocoa die eduabana ye dia. Na Vegetarian Society a wo UK ajia tumpefe. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Jibaku sesia. Etufor telephone 027-444-0180. FDA ahwehwesa edadie nkrato yimu ajia tum seye. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk.
Ledema garlic bitters ya menum ye no ama ahode fufo bia ba minslimo entime do bramiye ni agrubi ni ehede obedi first akosia what the waso o nango bu efisame mama ledema garlic bitters ya prekoso wo mu no ewura me ni peduemu ebusu mi immune system entime nantio mutumriko me ye dwumo me di agro ledema garlic bitters a enun kwa na prekese fremu no ahode die fo bia ni wodi e bese bramiye ni agro na hade na agro no ye pirolo na Jack, what are you? Oh, dear, Hanamin can be more. Oh, correct. Oh, fine. No need Yariana Humbreti. Yes, Yabusa. Nesane, but them are garlic bitters. The only garlic bitters are precursor woman. I beckon I said, yeah, and then I said, Ankoma, Fan Care Ventures Limited, yeah. Or Diaba, Ama, Apeti, or Kaishi Drug Lane, and I'm watching his work. Freedom Pharmacy, all herbal shops, net to 14 Frocotobi, 027-242-2242. The Dema garlic bitters. Sani garlic room.
I was Unisex boutique from Osamumra. Okofania ma papa fefra broche aba.
Grace homeopathic clinic. Hey, are you sure?
No crepa.
I just kaka krabia ubetia e dia junu. Wo mu no si de na papa sa. Oho also onantie no kasa enkoye. Ni adwuma kakra bia no abre. Eduane eto ye ma na ye ya. Ubetie bi se menjare so ntiapo. Betasa wo yare da yare koda wu. Eno ane se obekọ Grace homeopathic clinic na odi abafu efidia hwehwe ni pedua Asawiyare. Grace Homeopathic Clinic, Medina. Akachi Abolasto for 0556-181-666 and 020-006-7500.
Grace Homeopathic Clinic.
A mission from God for humanity.
Yes.
Oh, I say, you know, pay them off for a bench.
Oh, yeah, I'm true.
Mukono. The maze is cement. Action for pizza in the maze. Yeah, I am general Hawaii. No, baby, sorry, I'm no kuno. Jaisu WMP capsule. Jaisu WMP capsule. Yeah, it is the Yankobeya. What to be? We am back from Marija. We are Papa Brown Sana Waba. So I have constipation. I am trying. For Jaisu WMP capsules. No, we am so way. You see me around. I am trying. What to host is so much. Primary you from a one hole. As a for Jaisu WMP capsules. No, we am a bogo. You find out from our match. One time upon a we am go fine. You are a son. Some Jaisu clinic away Jaisu WMP capsule. I can do a friend. 2244-529398. I can do it for Jaisu clinic with Dansuman Trineboa. Repatch Ventures Wokai. Hamas Pharmacy. Peter Sebalada Braka. Jaisu WMP capsules. I'll go him.
Yari abako pe ene kwa sisi wochire sisi kura de minko baby abi
Omanfm ebo to mi wura ni Ewurade Herbal Research and Clinic edin pa mesra mi awani na yenko ho wate
minko biem yare no bekum yenkume
oh na de asem na wo kana wura ho sa eno asem mo ko to mi wura ni Ewurade Herbal Research and Clinic yare ben wontimi sa ahwa na mo pe ana diabetes hepatitis B prostate enlargement and abema arthritis say ahohene wo chika se na emututu wo STDs typhoid fever malaria oba menstrual pains na hawana stomach ulcer to me run near Ewurade Research and Herbal Clinic. What one mean after kura? Urinary tract infections. Bema wo do brother name nkoyi. Low sperm count. Liver na kidney honsem. We create the bia was had in pabokra sa tire afo na chi.
To me run near Ewurade Herbal Research and Clinic.
Menye gidi. Fami ko hona me nkoji mayaris.
Na na so mo hin kra. Santa Maria, Waben Airline, Regional, Ashaman, opposite Pasua Plaza, Monica Lane, Roman Down, Kaswanso, Wani Pink FM and Sasso, and Kumasi, Pankrono Market. Monfre 0244 96 1696 and 054 22 82 000.
Omanfm.
Therefore, Joma Kwaba Mo Transit the Boiling Point. So Oman 107.1 FM now TNT and live. Ewo Ash 101.1 Ewo Kumasi na Tiwa Nap Radio. Eno ewo asenfusu. Unye beti ejumedi when DFM usunyane Jewel FM udaya mkanta after 2 ewo bichimu ena Star FM ne Bast FM ewo Atebu Jaman FM ewo Drabo live for her eni nti Wachimansa Radio ewa Chimoda in the Eastern region na weti ewa Chiame FM ewo BBNE Winiba obeti Simpam FM na woni eti ensoso ewo Nyansapo FM ewo Shama Unity 80.7 ewo Takrade Nzima FM wo Axim ene BMO FM ewo Jomoro abesi aba beposo hana waba beti wo Radio Mountains anu wo Edukrum afi yakama na Sources Radio, Naspa Radio, Abawa Radio, Tumi Radio, Golden Beach Radio. Nina ewo London, ena Mansan FM ewo Milton Keynes, afi Free FM ewo Manchester, Free FM ewo Manchester. Na yako Holland, kane wo Rotterdam na Ganata ewo Den Haag. Dormant Radio Frankfurt, Germany. Nkawo Italy, Radio Living, France. Yako America, Denver, Colorado, Amanado Radio. New York, Amansan. Ahimfie Radio, Connecticut. Ena Woodbridge, Virginia, Obeti and Kawo. Abrempon Radio, Nina Kabumwa. Na chese bibia aseti bibia ya krado. Na ubia ni daso. Say, you did the hottest and the most listening to political talk program on Mass Market Radio. I'm on only for no, it is a news for no, yeah, you know, and that's a voice note, no. What and yet, boom. I'm saying, why not change James only the 2 hours. Sanity. Tinkaya. Yeah, yeah, a penny out of brain. James say no, Kobo 10 o'clock. Obey any demoyana monfana. But I dare you saw some between us about my baby tea into Benyas on it. Until Modi Betcher, but your said the baby among so between a hammer Martino conveniently, no. Your bayanasa a day about within the quadra say, Mene Gordon, Asarbidiaco. Nansar ena antanase na edigmagi bramo SMP ni enimu ni adibi o ha behwehwe na yeyi afri ho na de atretene kwamu amanema etimi adaho amana ye MPP me ko no national executive gusua o mo ko aproni party for twetwen komo binim se aseda ebisi fact finding baninina no the chairman senkitahudi ekoso ewo national executives elected officers are party to aba ewo mo any party for na hono bi ade ne bibi eba na omo ahwe the way forward eden na omo ebeye ya okwan mienu a ubetimi afaso no hu bi wahwe ade na so obehwe wani da so kwan so na wakasa ye ni say ye be ya na say going forward say ni say to me and I say obehwe na wabamu abu but the choice is yours but of course any be signals mean so how warning say emwa there then say ye nipa obi ani wa ya condemn no say chinchina on their hand on you obi atimi sisa na dwen said ye onam baby na ya ubetuna ya so branch na wa branch akofa kwambone so no sanso na mo kwa onam kwambone so na nya na nim sa do ba wi bone a ubetuna asesa na wababefa kwampom na sa nya sa ne enti no nkita hu die no de ehia pi a ye ka ho asem na ya report in the print media say MPP amanyuko no so through general secretary your board ma be cancel afle there party ni omo edi omo na besi from yi na wonga o presidential ambitions amon twen na mampeni anasa MPP amambo na nkasa no omo munu baabi ansa no matia sim no omo ene omu obi ka yebehwe anamo a wongetu ene de omo beye na se de omo beye no nsoso omo ebeye nyina frenchim se bia bebu eni agu bi de so yakwa akotea odu anase etisen na wonso mpa wodi abetotodwa se wo mu nya mampeni da chon ba bi dia no so mbaba bitu franka na MPP no wo mu ankasa mu du ha ebetini di ensasi ebo akase wo mu frase ye niam bi eye won a woda so so aban mu no anase bia won a woda so wonni aban mu a wo so no de wo mu de hwe nchichiri wo mu enti wo mu de they are free to start na sakra ase no wo nye no na the national executive can does it apply to oma flag bearer aspirants no oma chitafo any campaign managers any agents a wo form na die na omu enim ni nyina ye legitimate questions are say yebisa but no said ye wo first 4 years no mampeni ani so ade hu a ode ba mamu mu ene emu adansidie ba kopa atodwa wobra adwumako efrɛ no B5 omo ye steel manufacturing company a omo ewo tema no mampeni ekokɔ ebi omo afidi fofra no a wo hwɛ adwuma omo di fidi fofre ba be ya na kyerɛ sɛ West Africa hanede it just eno na be the biggest steel manufacturing company na abibimamu ha nyina nso eno na ebeto so miensa abibimamu ha nyina nso eno na ebeto so miensa it is under the one district one factory we ewotamahaya na inims after this inipa bi still ombaba be kasa one district one factory no enyampa eyatro na ye de ani ahu niema ye no mekumfi juice other product eba under one district one factory nyina no ye de ani ahu bi ye patronize bi na ewo ho and so still then MPP political opponents so ebeka na de no no so ewa omo eka enene binom e de adwenkyere ba sese ye economic dialogue na ye hu se after covid no hano made na nichire hano made na nichire and then sese ye better ni move free as far as the economy is concerned ni better de timia Omanfm nyina nso atiase ntina no on the program so you try here ma yenya Dr. John Domfe oye lecturer in economics na oye researcher nso ewo University of Ghana ewo ha yenano adatwetwe nkomo pa na di sade hu enkomo road safety abaya ade kase a sese nkomo didie no aba beto asa yeyi ani free so a enye sanse figures no enya de betimi de adi agro enti wo hwa transport ministry nani abre but road ministry so any abre sa omo mandate amampani di ama say another year of roads no 2021 so no na say ofa nani abre watiasi amen enyime metina kasa papa say ne etodanse eso nkokopie baby klagon ho baby omo ye no obi ono oye kwan no enipa bi asi no kwan say because of structure bi oho hwe abaya tuasika no na contractor ni ntimi nyadwuma because obi ano obisa say nipa no eye na saase ena abaya ko fat say the sisi ni negotiate to compensation ba no nzo da bi na mum no eye abaya saase no no akofa ena teso ni say yete say de na o kasane e begimu nchemu bebreba die ye ne be kasa ho no eye na otwe awie ye answer Jumadi be koso Koforudia our brown road ministry led by the minister na auto suffering 2 former deputies Honorable Swadumi and Antonia Ifakabo ma almost use agencies our ministry agency head and a regional directors regional director of roads regional director of highway regional director of feeder roads regional director of urban roads and all pamphone or a nipa bebro 100 na omushia for Koforudia for omushia Koforudia for brainstorming or the na eshem crying na we share discussion course any impo outgoing deputy ministers you Cabo ni Honorable Sodumi omo contribution omo ye ne said here nipa ni na ji omo contribution na to run say nipa ye ba kon say na answer on be adwuma na the second time year of rules no once bia ankoye kwa em say adwumadi no eguso a ekoso eno ntino ye be hwe economy baby a yedi free na baby a yede eko na me can say we share dailies no these days ah utim say you advertise for employment me ade bebre ekoso and so ye pa but be associate ni nyanchire mu na ontumi ema ya kwanchire no baby a yede nyama befa enti asare my acknowledge sponsors na fi fire jina baby na fi bi ansam na aka no me mu ho na fi abadwafo admako ba fi na fi honorable atokujo Dr. John Dunfe from University of Ghana na kwamba fabro nyanso omon trust but said aka na ye no na boken no from akwanta so e twetwenkomo e wo fo so e dey aseda madam eko roofing sheet Madaruma and you boy that's 20 years warranty say warranty no about her and she said Dana your boss so no papa na your day asidama cocoa milk a milk from plant milk and animal based milk and dairy milk and so I'm dear woman dos papa said and no na baso I will be up and I'm not be up at the depa na wanya adia eye enso so anom ense so tumiwura ene Ewrade Herbal Clinic omo wa Santa Maria Blue Kiosk Ashaman Roma down opposite Peswa Plaza ne bia horo nyina omo sa enyarwa horo ama enso so etinya de Franco Trading Enterprise original phone in accessories papa fi asese with the flat screen TV or the tabletop fridges or the iPad and the laptop. Ni na ba be kan mo ton come and the phones and accessories are Omanfm etumi enya bito wo ton sa franco phone na Samomra Ghana Oil Company Limited na free goil fuel a higher grade fuel a papentu ko filling station bi omoton kase no ne bo e wo soro no goil de omoton normal price so eye unjin ye nti say dey go no bia de na ni kire akwa fuel de aguna kaimu Dr. Mensa Herbal Center or the cement treatment powder nyansa nya refer do no so boost immune system no abedwa so de so Omanfm ye papa na Dr. Mensa say okona so ye ni bia obetimi anya bi ade amount Ghana Milk Company Limited omo bi ya ne am hu say Ghana ne ma ye and intimi yata eye ebeboa ma companies no so skabon but want me expanded on our farm for bebre and intino Ghana meat or baby shops ni na edi anyama gum chakoho na kokoto ni titira mo a eye Ghana mo nso dededa and on asese ye diamana 3 years say Greenfield Scientific Herbal Center on Nungwa Adogon last stop Estate Junction if you crack and say hospital way and a private ambulance service I will running with paramedic teams just all from one baby come on by the end of your so you're bringing on a dear war one district back between us in a beer emergency bibano na wouldn't be back I say Greenfield Scientific Herbal Center mo no ngwa dog on last stop no obetimi akom ha brebia Grace mo patek clinic o Medina akachi about last stop hospital ko ha bibia ya do be fam no ya do ska just when we na ya recommend a druto e dia ma no chese hono na otu butom na wayiska mo share so ma bedema garlic mixer kan no se wen kwa ne garlic mixer de prekasa frebu na jejuma tsunko no pedem boost immune system na ma mo jabroso ani asichi yare ni sade ni etimi check no na na bafom na ohu etimi ato awon Jesus boutique ego promotions from konso otete nyama boso awoton na ye ka boutique and sano products boutique and sano product papebi ani na no to say leather shoes, leather bags, slippers, and belts. Ni na quality papa ne man mema mo pe ni teacher ma mo pe bags and mo pabwa color ne brand match ni bibia chese mo pe was up now. But the money a betche awos in his boutique. Isam no p ho including speaker, the Thanksgiving to our oko. Na nim say they say majority leaders who could majority could be. Hey, one of okay. One of no, I don't wasn't a question your official and you because one in the BBR as Speaker of Parliament may to claim and then the private enterprise there be internal. Of I said the Bayana said the MP for a problem one. Akwakusi over another power na ye need for review no asabia ye bi fa MMDCs wo bia we true fa we na PV we na be PV ye PV we nya popular we amwa yen ene ade no no fa ye kike kenyina na se de sredi di agrobat eye for me eye warren kakra eye warren kakrama me say ka bi manu ana omo ka gumu no ana ofa omo ka ko edo mo ka banyina kakra na eye warren kakrama me oh baby okay mami hwe adibisisi na me say eye na ka menken kai ofa February 2017 na Omanfm oko parliament no over Assemble ko the tuja State of the Nation address. I think say 21st February 2017. Of Adaba could be okay was say I am in a great hurry. The times which we live demand that we all be in a hurry to deal with the problems we face. 2017. Of I met Mark, I said 2017 and 2021 problem is if you are seeing that facing 2021 as such 2017 problems. Of unam kromwa the global challenge and American if you are seeing na any economists yes challenges they face yes as such 2017 problems because of yari inti of unam kromwa April money win. President de wo na djuma. Omanpenya be de kire enso ye na djuma. But the truth of the matter is say over. CEOs, managing directors, director generals crowd munina tete hormone. Of a medical say 98% of them omotosa. Yeah. Omunim fit. Omunim so betana so wontena. Etobu take decisions bia na aye bibia wo ho. Ese chamo ko eso betana. Enkwofo bi so position no. Of course we be position na offer enye hwe. Same position ni obi adia. Yeah bi. Omanfm na whether the presidency and now was a babuado it will be so as a one na niji ho a on kenya problem na so facade here no create some kind of animosity bi kakra baby
justly for positions. Ama enkofo bi ene enkofo yawe etine of one ye careful a obeta ni station go ho no na de kakra bi pie ho. Ye careful kakra. Ebo enye de ye genuine. Dodo na nye de ye genuine. Etore bia na ebi at time say be at this time ebi omo so omo ka. Yes. Ebema CEO no. About time. At it was I got the winning bass and so I say historical and yes, that particular DJ or CEO or MD no so sign on and crop fatna. Ya no now because obi o ha me ntwa no. Obi o no posama kosho omani. Obi o ha na dia ode party for faso institution ya God in niam no one. Yes. Obi a ye be appointed no. Ya na microphone tinyama we yes. One, you must be competent, and you must deliver. Yes. What I say? And you so you be a winner. Now, ultimate deliver results. They di kakra. So, and you call institution no impo. Omo de omo nyam pipi for na catch out say government na me catch out say kwame wusu. Oko Ghana Maritime Authority. Unza Maritime Authority no ye no nipa odi in 2007 nipa odi ka be ye director general Peter Zuma na owo Ministry of Transport ho dada. Yes. I know you're in charge of the maritime desk as an officer. He was the first DJ technically or you know okohedi ya ekokosi 2009 when I came Musu, I chartered accountant. Of course, I experienced businessman, entrepreneur. Come on. And the alcohol, meaning some technical people, any marine engineers, no confirm no alcohol, so upon a human by a diamond. But no, within 3 months, in fact 6 months, not engineers are. Any technical people more Ghana Maritime Authority. So we need two quiet at international conferences. On one case two amuze, Papa we shall defer to him when it comes to technical matter. God will take it from me. Yeah. Me chat from financial. Now me no more engineer. On one case jitu muze. Papa no esue jumano. No more financing so. First month on no call office hono. Nesika do makan to 1 million. And no one said the next man will be paid or not. By the end of the first year, now they had more than 100 million in their account. Wow. Now innovations are what no at 7 patrol vessels or Tita credit office or sea head office. Why yeah? For no condition of self defense, no money medical allowance. And you want to pray one introduce the about. Enti me shada fa chire nipa ni bia no say we there omo ye known NDC people say shada no God they told me say papa we no wa chire say MPP for you very very competent people. Enti the point I'm making is say oh your penny your pontoa first for your competence and your delivery we cannot compromise on SSO. Oh yeah, yes, the atesum you who the entire appointment ni echi ne hu say enkrofo a woni omo free party kromu wa hwe organization ni nyina ama na wi obi an atom omo no adwen be na adwen fa omo na sa wa hu sa to yes enti obu o ha as for first criteria no de me de nyani nyina na meka. But so I had you so leading station you so leading you. The relationship with Encrofor Crowns Godon is nothing to write home about. And to be an Encrofor Omo Bompaya say, hey, in fear number Sunday, in fear number Sunday, in fear number Sunday. The Godon Omo Bompaya and fear now so no more sat to say we kukuru and I make
me ko share penny we now when you bra who propose no so is getting them agitated omo ka say hey yeah bio ya be sane akwa wa satna and the answer that may be the reason behind some of them.
Oh yes offer ni nyina nkanfu ano mesre Jubilee House omune security agencies no any common tentem.
Okay.
No more for bia report emre wo tentem. Na president in taking bold decisions in tentem. Of I can tell you. E komo ekoso okrumu enye de.
Okay, efa sawa mpanimfo.
Da bi efa ban efa na do second term yi hu.
Say
Sir president ye na djuma. Vice ye na djuma. As a party apart from that no, government machinery no, as we say dem hu bibia bi.
And no.
Ehwani issue no.
Na sa wunyini say because on say still a question no
yes,
ministers aba but a lot of the CEOs no only board and what I know is a lot of these institutions where director general MD way sub board ni ha even spending crown spending crown or limit
about offer adintra
about DCs so I think so no society
yes and over
enti to aso
and we tell say April money ya wono April money January February March April money is here ya wono 2017 president can say he was in a hurry.
Oh okay enti na akoka
ya no me make reference to that statement and say 2017 Nana wasn't a president. Sorry, he wasn't a president in 2016 by now 2017 was an action no.
Okay.
Second term ni and komo koso okrumu ni say Nana second term no eya ko slow oba munyeshi ofashe Greater Accra Regional Minister
action man
Greater Accra Regional Minister ofashe say one with the Greater Accra is here me put them catch me who say odo pa want me sustain for just 1 year mpo ejigu kropa anye hwe na me adum ti anyiwu ba so ko bia ba na ko timbe sustain 1 year ofa ekeye what I say hemi ko tia say na make no wa ba yi sisi wo the Greater Accra start ye ohia wo bia support aye dan ya infractions baba baby be kaka but baby ejigu a yesu blame no of the American say somewhere 2019 I'm not paid for bidding was na reshuffle no I was saying na timi you omuso debut adem say we be 1 year na 3 years na so tima the time kakra now which is when timia they change the person Adam say no problem offer 4 years mandate the amount it mean 4 years
yeah of course
I about 3.5 years. Now 3.5 years and one will be 2 years. One to me and pay for me. And I will change you know. The Oman how many years are the man? Oman 5 years. Oman 5 years. It means already you have failed. Some will be 2 years one to me yeah. How do you expect the second person over man 1.5 years no? Why am I magician? Obia will be to me deliver be offer. First 6 months as so action. So first 6 months, one wire buda look where failure. I didn't want to obey your coffee be a spaceship. Policy keke. And yes, I feel I'll be creating new policy offer. It's about implementation. Action keke. My jamrem na you buy you and quote it offer or number or the abagana or the bagita crack.
But enforcement keke et to the be offer reshuffle no for second reasons keke to be the shaking a very say such as you need to make a travel is a table chairs the crop and yashi and before you're too comfortable you impel repetition media and I can back publication and for
fake news you almost Ghana for your downgrading. But I am saying, doctor, don't for what I said the offer.
Oh, but no, but don't treasure. You can't have your say on that.
What I want to say, me say.
No, sir, don't treasure. You can't have your say.
And by force.
I'm waiting. Medium person me tear the media foundation for
West Omangashi
on my babeka.
And by force say, and the news never could pay. It offer by force the be a tried the bonny if I buy one. And your force. Where the be a try na your day. Where the bonny and try for buying one na a your day. Come cook bonoka, almost we are joy. We are no one as all we will be able to say, I am bitter. Everybody is joy. To say the Manasseh a year back, militia in the heart of the city. How was the militia?
Pim.
Militia, one could a first a tie. Militia, one could tie the chunko dikman as a wow. And you call them militia of an Cronphobia of an arm robber. Cronphobia of an arm robber now.
Debbie.
Arm robber no be all book could say kind of could do the
arm robber. Not to bottom
to
bottom for money and
pickpocket.
Pacradia Cotovi nano.
About for
Cacra no de Aquaco, Bizucra Chacha no de Aquaco.
Yes,
on an arm robber. On your one or no bet plan, no bet you two also energy. Debbie Obuha.
Not quite militia in the heart of the city and the heart of the capital. I could find pictures basa. Obia who said Namuyeno. You goofed big time. It was the worst documentary ever. Any credibility. Asamuno. Just say, what kind of title? Now, show documentary now.
Now, why a documentary? You see, now, Baby Shua. And yet, part of the documentary now, the Baba as a teaser. Part of the documentary, another picture, Debbie. Of other programs, yet radio Bia, so radio Bia was signature team. Yeah, boy, evil. Your boy sports for signature team. Your boy, yeah. Yet, my boiling point, and go 6 o'clock for news and he for signature team. Yeah, sir. It was a documentary. A TFS a mini. Okay, my says on it here. What shall I say that here? But we and so instead to say, Mobile Pacha. Na National Media Commission wo ho Ghana mrande say obi twa asem fa wo ho a wo me kwame so betima fa first all probably obi tima ye envelope bia order bia but the open our exercise obi tima tro rejoinder woni nye ho so a probably tima atro e de akoma National Media Commission say ade e tro fa ho woni nye ho open so obi tin de akokot National Media Commission yenkum nipa abansi no ade a documentary mu ye mogu aban ho fi mo twantro enu ntino information minister atro krata e de akoma National Media Commission say on fa asem no on hwehwem de be bodo no odifo ekofo se motiko apai ye no ntino aban na eso pese ye media mu professors.
Yes,
we can't go wrong. Mangro ara ne sene ya de na ya mo ba be cancer ya ne entino wa sen no kon enim kani power sen no kon ya money cham so jo kan entiatia na ti say ade bi wo ha me godon dentia enra so let us say it Omanfm no me better on Twitter handle.
Yes,
say ya downgrade Ghana IMF IMF a downgrade Ghana. Says the here for me by my man IMF has classified Ghana as a low-income country according to their fiscal monitor classification. Joy SMS. And then as usual, new trust here social media.
New trust against NPP.
Almost sorry, I'm saying, Yanka. And then you can now Jafo. No one Jafo.
Ajamilu.
Nidu. Now Jafo. Where yes, no e dia so ya so ba mu ne ha ne exercise no ya downgrade Ghana I say no na munim initiative policies ne nyama mampani kufo ye yansana Ghana you move from low income country to what middle income country lower middle income country in these indices indications bebre data statistics nyama bebre it didn't happen overnight and esansa why wa adwen say Udia unya buy ho ade boni a obeka na ade agu nanu nti ko you see I don't say uchiri obi na otan wo mu na udia dia wo pa ne so obati nipa no ho adwen moni a on pay adma kon ba fi asem tu see adma kon ba fi atikokonu a no opam ho yituma akoto ku brisi no de ko papa tela I dey say pamma me ne yes adma ku ba fia atikuku no ase ade so obetumi awu manu jesu mamu no ko pam ho ntoma wako hu bibi saso no ye so effort to the whole country various sectors of the economy any akaya ho abom take certain steps introduce certain policies initiative discipline say to na ya achieve together a middle income country ya rebase ya economy na sa anya sa ne ya rebase economy ya duru ho dia ebesia edia besa aba from we need to have an explanation we need to have the data we need to have the basis sa ne anyate na say me makwa me na me baby so Ghana ye nyina se ne ete na fe do yan na mo na mo ye na no de aba ne say na nkrofat asimu sa ena opani ba ko no ye IMF ana musini ba ko ba o Ghana ha a friend Abetuna mama ena ono no bae ena o fake news at GVAF at Joy 99.7 FM.
George Viafi.
Okay. So head of business.
George Viafi we miss
at fact check / Ghana. Fake news.
No, but yeah, offer.
Fake news.
What target George Viafi no? It surprises me. I've known George Viafi more than 15 years. It surprises me so to me yes, our story no. Said one year, when I head of that department, everyone wants to me. Offer spring meetings are for the past 10 years. Spring meetings are cost me na George Viafi. So you should know better.
Now me say
since 2014, and as I am a fourth grade B, yeah, that's our position on my since the year 2014. Now I don't go no so can you offer I don't go so can you. No, I don't want to be. Bola goods and services no running. I don't go.
Hey, I'm actually.
I just want to go as what you are.
Also, better me who has someone and pent just a more to say. Some young here, some concerned there, post COVID hallucinations. Zadia new lantern, Uncle Nehunu for Muna Munim, Anangoma, and a book. But you see, you should respect Ghana for Akanoa. Omanfm 10 tamia ho ene oren he se wonam oye ye dwuma ye na uhia nipa bi ohwe omo pedigree omo mesua omo nenum omo experience method a odem baby wa me shada kokotena not because many disametena ho but because of caliber of people ubeshia omo.
Yes.
Any opinions on be express.
Yes.
Any said when we see there ni and us na no akwakohia obi akwakohia lecturer bi akwakohia professor bi akwakohia consultant bi say na me penny
yes majatum
what do I say such people no as I said among remfi you should be conscious of the fact that hey me be man no am pennyfo we no mutie you pennyfo we nese so mutie pennyfo we nese so mutie what do I say ordinary people be ani omuhia trotro driver wo tie obi a ogina kwa ho adma ko ba fi kofa kantamanto mo nu di nhia ene wewe ni ade no o den sabe o mo nya ntade na sabe odon o ni mfomo
ofa o mo na business no omo na economic plan
and to the awan so if senya homa so ni dwa
ene watan huru
anya homa so ni dwa ni watan huru enya mebua won suso
dabi
na won kase wa hu no safa Ghana ho na ya de bonintan chinchina ya de bonintino yampa no so akwa publish
nyame adom NDC former Minister of Finance Setepe so bo friend no so just say when you news bi to Mary o Mary ngu MPP aben ni mase e no so dabi we enya hwe sa de che dada Setepe kan o se 2014 sa de tie it mon downgrade yi bia ba do kwa nto be twetchim de you know any difference wo criteria no said the IMF for grading economies any World Bank for so must grade economies difference kakra ewum and the me say do ko transia o be ti ba ni nyina ne say adwuma na ye nipa ho adwuma o be ti ma mistake of a mistake na say correct wa hwe form jetum na pacha enu so anfa kuntuna say o ma pulu ne dawo but without any apology
yam kaya ni boiling point of Oman sampon when I found my chef from Kumase near filling stations ni na on twe apaho sima ayi saba ma person hu ayenti or say abo 9:35 god abo 9:10
bedem wa
ya ho ya na hi the 1 hour tum
the 8:36
in the haste to hang us
yes
in the hands to accuse us and bully us and hang us. Who saw the Dorshire Bako? Emre no. What to the Germany to what Ghana?
FM. I don't know when I say.
That's everybody. Yeah. Lord Macbeth, a better thing. See, I didn't be balance or banner qua. Na ponzo who are Besia energy ministry who
of our radio Besia. Wabesia na ehia ofa dum so no kania adum aso Ghana ni bia dem na se dum ni aso a do fa ni dum so sa no fa no enti ehun sam ka no e wo se nyina ye careful kakra
yenu na mekan
ehun sam ka no
yenu na mekan
ehun sam ka no
e ma na ni adro anyu
ba na ni adro
na podro de anyu
be bo mu de wa we bail pa
na podre de abona
especially where buyer
or buyer de abona transfer
ya o mu chese wuntimi emma timetable say be do no time say and I say be sure the time say
na about 2 weeks ago ni a week ago cra said they na the city no
abafam kakra
yeah intisa bi
abafam kakra but of me say and then my course various departments and agencies no of a media make Oman penyinya nintem Oman security for no for report made in tentem
no take
decisions adesa enema be sisia ma e be destabilize no
okay
before you realize afọ also have agu we so dey have agu because what akonya no so no obi tu akonya no afri na se ana ono mu so person sa ta akonya no so no bra papa be na boboye ya wonne workers na wo hon mu no se na wo si deal mu ntie wo so workers na pesa wo kofi ofa elisabi ebubo ba wo yisiji nyame aduma chame ye kakra
energy sem na be sa ba to there na lawyer nwi na yensa emra so uti boiling point o mama 07 when I find my chef from Omanfm pacho betimi e de wadwenkyere aba ewo offer kk@gmail.com ebe keka no kama na ya de amount Yadma Kuba Fiya Fuso just president, former communication director of the MPP. Yeah, it is a Yamiadum. Good. Yamkwe, yeah, some years go from energy to economy to internal party matters to road safety, a council, and then Yama Ahura El Koso. I'm very Midasi. Mami Chetty for you. na yenkoso nsre nyame asomdwe so mfa mo man no ne mfa mpaibo pa ene akoma panta o mampani achi woni na bedi akire ne mpanimfo a ene asoafo a wo ehwe o meyiso ye nyina so eni efam die kwa branwumre onye Gordon mo kasa efa agenda ebinom sete ene adeade eni tia party no ne adeade no nyina no mayedi na emame kai ye beto aba no say emra NDC beto sutu edi kan na meta kan say nyame ka bibi dia kire MPP say yenhwe yi na second yi na position NDC ato no ye opam wo nya America tu a unya home wenu mu nyina na sima ye kan nyina no say yam ye ni kan ye ho na me agudie so ni eja say ye ni ankase ye di ja eso ye so no a atamfo nsa ebesi fam na mom so amo ankasa bonten so fo gu yenso na ye ni anso yetifie ni aso ye keka ye ho a kwabna na mfa so na ni sen mame nchia tiefo je di kan nyumrei na de di kan me mo national executive abaso ese eja nyame adom wo motu anamo ene na miamia ene amanfo titru party fo enya kitabunyi ye bo mabaso pa na de yesre se de binom ka ese bia campaign omo ye no you don't want to go that way omo mane nyesa no omo djuma omo ye no muntie party fo ni ye nsem no no omo mfa me support na ya safuma for committee die no no omo tie fo mo nsem no a penimfo se comfort person no tra no e no che no che wan nyesa ade te kwa mfa ensese ye campaign dia toso mi no so no ya da omo ase titru pa se general secretary ababonten se wo mo do omo nan ebesi fo ama sa say competition ahodo a ekoso ni ade no perform panim force better lead than never ebe bo mabaso nembo mu no omo mane nkoye se eno so MPP bo modern e wo mra ye amend the constitution no ye yes ye ma MMDCs and contested parliamentary but ye wure fi ya hu e ma o de say CEOs e contested eno ye one of the factors akwabna hayin me say ye koye ni mu ebi e behwe ni we here omo eka sa no yebo national executive abaso wo omo madraso so omo di wo omo so omo pe national executive position so no edom beka hu bi ebre nyanso yi omo da so te akonya so mebre ba nyina abraso se eka no kore se wo no wo ye executive na babonte se me contest bi wo a wo se obi kutupa kwabranya sa ne te eni ti anhwe ni ye say in as smart as quotation ba ko mi do bible mu pa is it 1 Corinthians 9:27 wose na me hyem ni padua homete na me di ninya na me ankasa me kasa kire binu no me ankasa me nya nya mfata because ansa na weru nyina beba no you hear some of the national executive on radio station obekobium na wo bekobio dia comfort kire muso na kokko na yie enam kura bi so atiasim be no at radio station me ko how party na dan tena kufu ado nya mmobọ party nya mmobọ me se da bi beso ye ba me ebre bi beso ya ye behunu nipa wo mo ye party for pa enya sa wo ye executive ana ye minister mi woni ye pass president Kofoto ni on panimfo bi ministers bia wo mo ye ministers right after president Kofoto free one now tie bi mu nsema na ya enti se mi hu na adu si ana mi japa na me bompa ye se nya me mo amani hu na tamfo na dofo se bre no beso ani mfie mo twebe ko no wa nhwe yi asema beti afa ba bie no na enya ye nhwe mane mane sa endi sampani force wam dom na besi fom a ententem so ache batenche omo momodin na yenhwe afutu akwabna ne ekosoi mede bedi kan ade amma ene ye mpanimfo no empanimfo ka se mi se sempani to sa ekomrante ediem ene tini yesa mpanimfo ne se asem bi ombeka bia no omo nhwe ne nsuanso na ankoba se ombe ye amwo mo akoye preto me ka kire we nso aka kire we eba ne sa na amwa MPP pani wo fie emre bi at any point in time MPP pani wo fie eni tin sasem pani mfo no ankasa so mo Michael Bonife yi ase na yan kwada no so kwabne be den se me ne awukuti si abontia na se pani mfo di ka ro mo ntade be den no matuyefo ana kwabne de me kanti ase enim enti esre hwa in journalism and answer in communication kran kwabra emre bia ni news bia no ye hwe ne ye prominent ye hia say ya ye free the same election ba yi awose ye nyina free mpanimfo besi nkwada so obi ye bibia na ne o mena sina adwene say edia ne ye ya omampani aye na o se dia adwene kosi so na adwene ho sa dia meka no ana dia me so me ye no
eno na ekoteki the omampani aye na ose dia nkosi so na mebre ni agenda setting enti no unknowingly omo set agenda na the omampani aye a enkaba buaye no ni adwena firi honom ya foto de hima enti ya best lampanifo say now he said the NDC force NSC abre and let me tell you dunketia now it's good I brought a crata na me ma communicators no kwabra maybe ba ko ba ha nwuri na sie dunketia gina sister station mi kasa president Kufuor bae wa mfa a megawatt bi anka kwabra on record president Kufuor bae no what the 1440 megawatts no de ka ho buidam nkwa kwabra na 400 thermal plant no kwabra TT1 nanso 126 thermal power plant 2 no eno so na 49 osono anase sani na kwabra 126 sonon asogi plant na 200 takrade power plant kwabra na abuazi 132 addition to akosomo hydropower na 108 and Oba mines reserves chire NDC for bom say we akoto he na no so provide 80 and so nano uhwe se the NDC wo so ko gina ho ni say so mese memne da no kwabra na utie sorogo nom on say the difference between MPP and NDC ni say MPP ni anko school kra na na dwene be yadwuma na so ko school so de oba yadwuma pa NDC ni ko school kra na wono no ni ko ni party na kwabra ni msunsu sanso and think over the ding say kwa bia on the power no pe yenso ye de onu say opposition kra no be kwa school kakra wa kwa na adwuma kakra obetimi da hwe no enti administration no we are better but anwodin ene din a ye de be strategize no na ye toto papa so say wo musika so nanu ye musika sa ti se ne sorogo ne asia dunkatia mo e pigu mu no kwabra enanu tie senia o de say eye womu ye in charge of SS for muni and mi ref ebi kwa buffer na utie mi amadamfo former chief Vanda Clement Park baby odi na nam into so apro say no mudi am akutufo no mi wa momo bae momu na nam so apro eni ntim krofo ni sikasa eni ntim na me srempanimfo ni say sie won tokwa bi ku a mon twen ni ani andi sifo no fansi ani na de akore de bi etan utie mpanimfo ni bi kasa pa no a na etan. Do you think say if the lives of the rich and were alive and na pia min kan don ko for John and na Kufuor no and na je Kufuor no ado Kufuor no kandapa no would they go that tangent? Yes, ramo sati good day. Me sra wo mu because now you buy en kan ya asema ya keke ye ye won panimfo wo mu woni bia pa won kan ya asem ye jai aye presidential en Kufuor dia gu enso papa yenhwe ni ye kwabra de toso mienu mrantie no soso yenso ye de no de mesre wo mo ne say sampanimfo enya sam a yenhwe anu yie wo mo kwan a o mo fa so siesi wo mo ntem kire no akwa third person me ka hye nyame no nyam say at a point na president Kufuor na Kufuor I was one of the few na me ko obi adem obi atimi nka ntem say me ka samfo tia obi da enso mrantie bi hu na anu odwane ebi so president Kufuor anu odwane ya de sabia so ya papa no
nsam keka
kwabra ensam keka oti ase
ya odi ya de so me mbu ha uti de Kufuor kan na so probably say wo mu anokran be de
kwabra oti ase make us there was a time 2000 and is it 14 or so ena me opiki ba the no opiki is kasach ema alan intimine no buy na boiling point o kasa e kan eduro me so no obviously obi an say na Kufuor ba bia no ba nya ba no na me so no enya fe na me be kasa e di emufuo be ba na wi akwatwa obi aba yenim de o habre yenim do aye adwuma no yenim do betumi awene de hia ne nkabo mu anadwene say no obi ntie mo wi an akokan ba bi say we declare manana me wan na Kufuor knows the kind of job anamaye emra radio to no wani wo mo ne wo betu no eno so na kwaye den etomre bia it's not about so be declare nyansa na mesre aspirants we say enipa bia omo kasama wo mo they should weigh them obi obedu achi akwabna or liability obi bedu achi o ya asset ebi ya no me ni suni ni pada ni poster
self appointed spokesperson
enti me
elect here ho
adwuma no ya adwuma no adu hwe ya de ni ye hwe lo dia beka bia na Kufuor do we ni abani say pe okokutu ni nua pani de Kufuor di sesira me kwabna wa hwe sai ni bi President Kufodi ni 80 years hwe senia na Kufuado party o moto de man na yen kwada ye bada ben ye ye beje santokwa we sei yen fa nyansa mfantre chiri kwabna de ba ku so time ne takra oje mfuoni na I'm saying this abrantia ba ku ye say party dey so no wo ya de ye so de kwadwo poku o ahwan e wo lottery so no who see anyama de bia time kwabna emra ye na ya pro ni enam aye campaign. What was this guy? Kumasi mose ye biasafo ensema mo kafu na Kufuado na nya de ketua oni ayarga ba ya mo betemu party eni sema mo ye na latter part we be wura no akonya bibia dia ofiri so so pipi nim ena wo na wo be declare ensema ade be che kwadwopoku ade be che kwadwopoku emra ye pema yes ya mema kwabna na
o declare so dey
kwabna media crowd is asemu a eba ya omo eka Dr. Bawumiaje obi nim de nipa dodo afa Dr. Bawumia ana omo mpe no aina o side if anabo say chairman sa 1 million krache ube so jem MPP party office uni mo uni man chairman buzia no no makekwe uni party fo o de sa wo waba no anya kwan na de dia de ko national lottery sin sama ko ba ya ha party yanka no so kan de yelu so nyina no and somewhere the less of ubetimi de asma ko fa kokobo fifi bo afo ni so o free fifi information no de amount kwabna o hwe o de say energy o free another mo anu de amount o check in slide man unya wura national they say kwabna ya wo mo a o fe amom information be ma o ti ase o hwe mpanimfo a egu they say controller general me information 10 won kwa da ne kokotako ya anti information ene mbe bia ne ntokwa wo ye ya atimi boy e mam yo akotena fie ene o poster kra no ye panel transfer no wofu won abaje partners wo na oni partner say wachia party pani bida timisre asam na aba no ene niema ade abachi we sei empanifo no nyasam a yentase ne se pani ko na haban party ni wura party ni wura
ga ya ko 2016 election no Hasan Yarega no ono na ne na be no gina
oti ase
eno no Hasan Yarega na ne hu be
oti ase
ade na no ko
yenim nkofo no mo party bi on be bu MPP a genuinely omo yadwuma na betimi akọ ba bi ti say Ghana gas akasa obra aboa papon bekena no atum obeba bonten edi nsam di aba ebi susu agigi positions na kwose o maye din na Greek nsam aba nyina no kwabna adenti no sanka matopoku prempem ho kire no emra no hyase ye mu bi ye try say ye information nyina no kwabna Greek opani ne dia ni nya no ni nkomo ye say ne special assistant na say wan minia bomodna ni information eteki eye kwami chiritwe eye national electricity eye budu omo and the man information and send a train minya PR or no so hono ebe pimu ne ezo obi di PR Emma or special assistant Emma amwakumba ewo Greeko and bintimi fama o de mami anamawe anam so abde mkenten nam and kanya ni say kodru say ya DC for edan e kire kwabna so share DC for no off air o so ye nim ya nya ni say beda na yeso yaba and yeso jani gun enti mesre mo mi antwa ni ye na yenhwe ni ye pa so say sadia we no kwabna hayen one of the reasons that 2020 election hayen ni say oba na DC for bi aba na constituency one mo no ye de nyina agina na DC for na ba wo mo mbom ne ye pagya wo mo ade 2008 ye hunu bi o 2008 campaign kwabna ye hunu bi ma mi be gura mo na say so no do ko say pum tie nso bi bi mfrim NDC for na be ka ye ho na NDC for na ya dan
no mo na be dan
hwe
omo na ebe dey
ododio na nilante boys na beka ye ho besi NDC wo mo fa politics o mkoko also mo sa atwe yemu yan krofo ni bebufu make my church or constituencies ni bebrebe ebi so no na ato ebere MPP for we are enough right from the grassroots
ona we are the no bi so baba boa na enipa na esa wo heli no dan
ni nan ni ade ase ye ni nipa ene nenkrofobia ye kasa ma ye e communication enipa binom eya wo ba de kwakopem ade de kwakopem ye party no pempen so abeduro no nyame ambo ye nsa ye nko ATS ne ntrase amampani so anwu ye no ase e wodwumadi a wadie no na mo bia ka ne se ye ntoto ye niam ye papa na kwabra eno ye nhwe sire betimi ade atena so biem kwabra de bi onso so ampesa meka eye party communication ena no wo ya de o habo papa no godin obeka ya anopa no a budget no eba ye no you raise an issue say enka before this no was saying communicators no fortunately number for the Omanfm di agro adia chi ya na mpanimfo I'll commend organizers and akwabro mo kwa ne kwachom the ABCs but me their friend me nam kumase me so me chire mu ni ade ya besre as the same you know omunye ne communicators ni yan kwabna yenye sa workshop no ebeboa yen ade ba ko ha yen say and almost everybody in the party no you communicate no ya be generalist yet come from A to Z. But I was here to me groupie. When we have economics and finance, when we have energy, when we have social, and the one there is an issue, at the actual deployment, and you will be on one quadrant, we do baby cranny pine fin was we preach. 1 year research no yahi, it must remember for a yadia say yamma modern say, you bet me speaking to specific issues. Fortunately, Oman Penny Kufu buy you know. You test come for anytime for this for woman nyina akwa trade aba ye omakosua de bi kuta masters no ni ade ne emfil no ye integrate wo nyina mram na no so no emwa yen se le be ya yan communication no e be ye vibrant papa ama yen so yan mudi ato yen de atoso me na akwabra me sere eye the relationship between the communicators and the MPs because most of the legislation is in the community parliament and for some time no there is a wider gap. Ebini kwabra enanu die ya yesi yebesi dan ede ama members of parliament office kwabra so okay so utie agitation wa bontenia similar to say 2008 na yesi Jubilee House and this 4 years twam ko kansem emenu no ebi de tutia yen and then when buy if that collaboration is there between the communicator bianke be feed wo kwabra krate kutami and this manifesto che edenya his excellency ebesi diama wo mi no and this is so much in that now let me quote that portion was say construct and furnish a standard member of parliament office in the constituencies for each of the 230 constituencies and pay one administrator identified by the member of parliament a monthly stipend to be in charge of the office. The office will be a duty post. Office to be used by every incumbent member of parliament irrespective of his or her political party and is to enable the members of parliament to interact more effectively with their constituents and be better able to convey their views and concerns to parliament. NDC Manifesto 2008 page 24. Almost so besisi on the same offices at the MPs no kwabna. NDC Manifesto 2012 was it here. The allocation of 50 million for the construction of constituency duty office for all MPs 2012 page 62. One more 2008 sekwabombe no 2012 manifesto mama no almost so much be bia me ne bia na kwa ma mo de oho dia and before sen campaign the baba ka so besi we no yende kama Ghana for mu se 50 million na ohinifa anabu atuku doni me ne bia na esi bi de mamo their manifesto is there. Let me quote year 2012 manifesto page 62. Omo so ma sia wi. Minim akompra go se bia yakwa sinfo so na ne biesi wo dia. Demo masante asokore die afri ye woni adu honom. Eso na ba no kwakwesi. Na in the situation is unkrofo 137 138 no. And yakwasi dia ma wo mo. Enti mesre that collaboration should be effectively established. Mesa masre bio pa so. Sere be ya yaniema ye ni nyina no agenda setting is key. Ekwa be ne ye fa so ye set agenda. Etu ba bi so a papers no so mo kasa de maye no so no. Wo mo adaru agenda mo set maye no. Ebi no mo de no ya na de wa. Because ba bia bedure no ne ye hia so mampani benya sodwe no anya concentration. Ne ye so ata na chi. Na de ba chi na wo people wo na aso se wo ka na MPP na wo no nya de ato animu no kwabena. Eya na de ye mhihie emwa ye mo adaru ma. But so you say, how are we courting them? Finally, kwabna me brenti. Mesre say SOS for no. Ebraso ye nyabutre because ebinom baby ebinom ne nam ene ne makasa wo di akira. You end up cutting your nose to spite your face. But kwabna so trust now analyze here. A true baby so no a nipa here recognition. How are we relating to some of these people? Say we be say Franklin Kujo say your mama to me chi no a enye dey say others no eye kasa enti hifo na eye data you know lobbying is key lobbying skills eye key kwabra mo tutu anyina no as journalist ni adwuma mu ye no eye party no do no man no do a tom rebi krana a nipano recognition can you may not get another American buana. It is a nipano you be an tolerance level no I was so now I didn't work with baby. And it's a brasso. Modia sa SOS for yenya butem fam woman yenya kasache yeno kasa na friends so no yenya so emfam bia na more importantly no sabe obi babu amu an nte so ane ho party no benya sundua nya obi kana bonte no ayeso obi abodua enkansa nya wo maame ana papa bodua yenya yankasa no amfo na kire no nto aso yankasa yakeka kɔ eni aprapre a ebran so si abeprepre ewo mra atamfo no kura ba omde boyen ni ya ja defense ni ya de ne say ye ewe no ya hwede ya kwabra we can't afford mama fancy
and as you admakube fi full soldiers president and a former communication director of NDP Bowling Point na wutie free Oman 107.1 FM near filling stations Asha FM na radio and waka we asaf and nampacho obetumi the contribution about bra obesande email offer kk@gmail.com offer kk@gmail.com na anyway yebeka Greco for Enuma omo expansion program on yom chese essence anti du babia enkania ebe enkrofo ewo interpretation omo de atoso wo ha na bibiasi na saranza na doc beba no and say na it is or the saying Ura Fred Owari I went interview and no can say Greek form or misleading parliament or misleading minister. Okay. Now, is it the case that Greek for I can say and yet we powerful or no inability to generate enough way for them to not you do experience we are
you know Greek for Ankasado met makase or mismanage communication in almost na home radio stations be source information from them without mentioning a name.
Okay.
That is the danger. Ba ko be crop there. Omuti be say timetable but once come say there e ba be yedin. Me reading story no over. Almost say friend say energy analyst. Okay? Energy analyst na ka say come say there ba be yedin man saying and timetable beba. Energy analyst no eti ba of ba ko so ba mo ka say grade ko for say afedie omo the timetable eba
me can be from Greco mines and energy deputy chair our parliament so you say Greco dey we babeba
aha eno ti no fa na Greco for mo ti wo yedi sankofo keka asamo hyemo a mo ti wo yeden na offer dum so na ewo ho no enye ECG problem enye bui powerful problem enye vacuum problem enye friend is a VR4 problem akoso mu enye mo problem enye IPP4 problem enye generation problem enye grid ko for problem no problems here too transmission lines from moya hu adwuma na yese no ye no ye baako technical issue another issue ne communication
one problem here too
na ofa grid ko panyini want on so international yi last year the senior staff was your friend say last senior staff for year sorry omo threaten say omusika bi accident dem na ho maka sampo mo say aban e grid ko fuoka na say aban e twa grid ko fuoka ehuma no ho tochema omo workers no omo nkoye ofatio grid ko workers ni bi say aban e grid ko ka na say aban e twa grid ko fuoka well last year say aban e twa grid ko fuoka na say ehuma no bi tochema grid ko workers no enko repair ana me say na say aban the grid ko ka what the grid ko workers ka
And I said Greek my phone. Afeso yintu omo.
Afeso yintu omo ka na.
Boso ne so yintu.
Boso yintu omo ka. Omo ye sa de ne sa na Greek management eti ho. Because as an one mo say, media suspicion was that some press conference na that needless threat no Greek of for no money movie. Because of her, some be producer. Yet Omanfm. Advert be buy of a boy. Obi ever try a cow. One try a cow. Nessa Bosumi. Madame Sele Chameka. Metraka say, eh, advert try a board of boiling pointing. Saban be try a canna. Nami advert chamin in Nejma.
I know there any thing.
I didn't say.
Nessa will be the Greek car. Greek consul will be car. A chain.
And I may say, what staff for it here? Or Mundi Bibia so much because I say, Sabai and track Greek for car. Or more workers no, or more judgment.
It's under no one on winning.
Let us say, suspect a management of Greek.
Yeah.
Last year I said it here. Many board for the because I am a much bidder. But the other Bassano. I'm not communication. No, I confess saying a child they should set up communication experts with the organic breed. People are willing to help them. But that could remove one tenacity. Technical challenges this year. No more any no more church Ghana for me because of her transmission license. We are more man. Wouldn't say a power bedroom. Why don't you want us ahead?
Oh no, media expansion adwumana or more yen. Oh no, and yet routine maintenance.
There be
so a massive investment in infrastructure work and air cost. Oh no, Pukwasi bulk distribution point you're moving. Say the Yakan is the biggest
of Ubi Takra 70 years on Pukwasi that. It's a Pukwasi say Jadaho 24 hours go when Musa Washi, yes, you catch him.
Yes, in America, Pukwasi Admana air cost. Even though a boy with distribution between ECG anyway no me matise need that for cry e kan ho asem more e che Greek of
adintra
some pa ho a University of Ghana Medical Center here need that spending another $50 million and so the expansion was said about
run about run about I will say project say
said about and also so ebeye Rich Hospital and so mo ye bi God in Malam Kaswa when you na ye need a phone kwa nyama omo yo a o kekambo mu a akwachiri pa yi o just say ansana the last week Minister of Energy, Dr. Matthew Poku Pempekotama, a young development project for defense of Omusikano and so on over $170 million. And so, in the garden, Greek Kofona and Casaromo Casa, there is massive infrastructure worker, almost expanded, ama transmission line. Government friends have low voltage or low current. Low current. Low voltage net me solve by any say. There be a yarn now breed down Bamu say. Answer power no more transmit free hand. Air corner, na air drop. So air corner no voltage no now what they no air drop. Na empty na the omode 7 northern sector no. And one person saying Kayadia Buidam, it was strategically positioned. Oh, Hono Kayadia, almost 400 megawatts. Almost tini, and I simple more than if they were producing at 50% or even 75-85%. Anka Gridco, Adeswa Subeti say, Kahu here so much power no. Omo transmit power ni na free tama enem potamo hako what answer what damage am it say enti babia oh say dey wo kan ma obi ama media house bi enko set agenda ema no ti na mete Fred Owara some na yemi mama. I think say baby they say Bui Dam the abam ni say enkaya dia Bui Dam omutimi ma power ehia so omba na o just can so solve problem ka God here can say ke Bui power to me produce 250 megawatts 200 megawatts even 150 megawatts anka transmission problem here but kaduma na ye nkadum so ntimi ma northern sector hospital the Bui can do trade for a while so can enchirechiremu wo mu say almost 3-year cycle so ensuo no ebusua na afedie eso te enti afi no na ewo almost supply plan mu no so na grid konim megawatts dodo a Bui this year enti na so mo factor no into almost overall plan do can na say it makes sense
yes
but enye se grid kofo dia tro say unless we be babo voice na cheme and grid kofo can say Bui power for a shut down enti no mo akire wo mo there be but obi anim say Bui power ye wo hoy mo produce at 90 megawatts inside of your install capacity of 400 enya mo mfom so dam bia wo emra mo be conform mo mutimi and produce what did I make sense
but me
say grid kofo ayu ni nyina gumu so say mo na mo adu mo hwam enti na in any case edano of abachi better have my education energy players energy sector players from almost various levels from independent power producers to government power producers to distributors no more transmitting any distribute more turning no common platform and a forum it doesn't look okay let's feed fact it doesn't sound tidy and you rough Fred Owara who will be a winning their power or so much experience it doesn't sound tidy say one end your power producer Obama yababa kan woni Greek for etiabom na mo accuse each other Wabra mo for one between addresses. That's why I want to especially because you better abra really claim. I know ye CEO of independent power producer. Oba no titi be man Greek no. See they can say all of them have platform. They can say in a week. Many rama to poku prempe interview. Emane can say Sadia no and say arise okay
because we work on platform
because we are on platform and we discussing issue until edi asem na here the microphone beti our no say Greek forces say they've lied to the minister we are sure so minister Frogent said they've come to lie to the minister at what forum and omo ko to the minister until the man should do as for news bad news there and not necessarily and one hand be the about confuses and they say the but I thought that exercise discretion kakra oh Debbie no we haven't shut down Nansari
of a digital communication
and our current problem you mean
now for some way musician let's say the microphone so that's a voice so will be up to me what the live performance o ba me make over show we March 29 2021 Gridco in discussion with ECG over dorsal timetable from April to July where is the timetable
that's also no I don't know
okay
I'm saying that
oh the Gridco for moment commercial
okay
and the thing is that it is not tidy every day bia de beba so bia no Ghana for emfa aban ho nche no. Who knows grid coup? Nobody knows grid coup. Over. Obi def suma de chen say the ho hye no amfa grid coup onim no. Aban ene de besu ya no. Eno ntino Dr. Matukuku prepare ni ye kan no. Eja de obitum. Ni say so what is skin. Ya obitimi dia studies and maybe ya o capacity.
By God and ni na mu no ma yen kase. Amanfo nso create impression that say dum so a ye ko mu no under John Mahama no ebi mu ne ewei.
Oh, na say de wuntimi kan.
Enen de wuntimi kan sanche. And there is no sign a tresa say ye bedum power 24 hours. Near man power 12 hours. Is that what we experience? But I know the experience. But I need to pay equalization. Almost pens Oman to manage your money go as into. And then you still hear over John. John for could you continue saying say a financial a financial problem, a third world country. Yeah, home so ya kwan cross out. Sikadia ya be koso ahwehwe na ya dia solve problem ebeba. But enkoba say yentimi nyesika entomfuel engine. At least that is not our problem. Your problem is say cable so ahwehwe dem, ahwehwe from over the years. Ebia the 70 years, ebia the 50 years. And about we pencil, what take a bold decision say Oh, changing in what they want to send in motorway away. Say life, never life. It was supposed to last for 50 years. Never 50 years. NDC a pencil and a 50 years now. Ya one day.
It's a dear chance to do. Must end up by
NDC time and a brother Nelson Yombama and a 50 years no motorway ne life and you know as ya one day. What is the motorway am a contract?
You can also want to see. You don't promise. And
Nana do no the motorway. I'm a contractor. You be for you be say infrastructure wo ho dada. Eya dia obi penso na bia bibi bedru a anase bre bi bedru en abaya ni abre Greco omo ye adwuma ye change power lines no eya massive infrastructure we and also ye dey ya ye be so fa bibi kakra wo Nazare yes and but of course equalization.
Oh yes.
Nzebeka say Omanfm nyambotre na grid ko sune next time I'm take communication for granted. That you we have can we you have a can or china and so me say adechia and so munye say and so oh sa and will be about no best movie, including players. I'm not now. Okay, Japan, nigga news. I was in the boutique the name of for crab, a job, a call more shops, no, I would join traffic light. Can wear miracle traffic light, Hono, Sai Plaza Dynamo, a DM Pabua, leather shoe, leather bags, slippers. And a belt, khaki trouser, polo, shirts, a costume, come. CC or now the Pia Bonti and Bion Sampa, we're free. I wish it has the boutique number. Waiting a conjolu, so Jolu no more, Canesian Hospital, next to Dynasty Restaurant, Nidim Jamu, and Tessanon, so, Ufrabeka, Johnson now, North Canicia, Police Depot, Echihonon, or more, Osu. And so Omo Airport, Terminal 3, Departure Hall, so more Hona. Can I know so was not to go African way na Captain? Just all call airport, or say no more assuming in a room to beat me a cop. Come on, yeah, the credit. Dr. George Jemfe, our Center for Social Policy, our University of Ghana, our economist, researcher, and a lecturer. Don't get more quara.
Yeah,
number to say.
Okay. You want to fire me where fire?
Where the American Missile. Me fund DC, yes, sir. B5 company. And ne pay the Omayan and any day. They are the biggest, Oma install the biggest steel manufacturing plant ever Ghana. be produce already no more export to certain countries. Apart from the fact say under one district, one factory, economically, financially say, Oman as a creating impression say BBI and Kanya Samunya near the crown, we have some investments like this. Ebra COVID banning you may be able to have company when you regime now we're establishing the biggest steel manufacturing company in West Africa. Ghana, when I first phase keko, by the time I'm baby a second phase no, and maybe a third phase no, you mean they might become the biggest. In about Osha, unim companies over Egypt near the Amoya Sanima will be now B5 for about they see what does it say about our economy? Any your potential any deal.
Over Mamina Yakasina means any aquaria so and Chawana Uti and rain. I mean, I go there was a child for make out as many do tidbits so far. Yo, over Unze Adeba Ama Papa Mimi agent hopa enana ekufado ye se problem e de yehu dada ya tama yese asese yoku school ye kama yeti ya esene ne yakana yesi dey ye mo dance be add value to our raw materials ye kama ye mu bi eti bia na yenyimi ya ye wa ye our economics books ye na mo share de kire you also not Dr. about him on the children. No, over your way, I do me a school and take a crap. You say, a gun, a beer, one broom. A dear one bro, of Ampajo. Yeah. Volume point 2 and 107.1 FM, Ashfm, Kumasene, affiliate stations, Enina, Aso, na said I cannot bet me the or contribution back in the form of email or kk@gmail.com. Abaken kano kama na ediame Bob yanko ana mu say ye die ho abro pa abro na ye die ho ne say raw materials na de bia ye de konintim na usha o man bia no e be ya say de bia meta di nkomo ka say economy no ye hu miensa economy bia no Umumiensa, even US crown or cover or you defend the primary sector, I not the donata agricultural sector. And they all defend industrial sector, and also say secondary sector. And at the tertiary now and also no for services. Whichever way, US crown or economy near the most advanced economy in the world, all these three sectors. But because I'm the same, at any point in time, and as one of these sectors. And it leading the other sectors. Okay. Until you heard the contributing largely to your GDP, the largest share of your GDP. Until over the years, from 1957 all the way to the year 2005, now the agricultural sector, the near cancer, the economy and agricultural sector near the mainstay, and then the leading contributor to GDP. The echo of our share. All the rest of the developed economies now. Almost a primary sector, na agricultural sector. It decay, it did anymore. Na the baton number secondary sector. Said the you cost and you primary, na secondary, if you are near tertiary. Unfortunately for Ghanaian economy, in the year 2006, your T said, your tertiary sector, and now be the leading contributor to GDP. As we speak. Tertiary, the air services contribute to over 50% to our GDP. That's just the same thing say. If you primary school now, you do university. And nothing economy no, ain't mean creative jobs because as a concept is economy primary the industrial sector now. And non the bit more creative jobs maybe. In fact. Economy be a cry, baby a rare sector, because a rare sector. Baby, ya na yin aduane, any adwuma, yin aduane di, yes, any day, adwuma ye. To Ghana, a rare sector, no, manufacturing. Okay. because omo no enema ya ye ni fu mu mu dane daniani na afuo mu so de ni nyina ka the rare sector now over so unfortunately for us your manufacturing sector no agu over the years if Kwame Nkrumah if you say agricultural sector ni di omoye ni ma ansa na go ko sebe Ghana tina owo opepa bi say that chingwa Ghana benyini akọ secondary school ntino ana share ne the offer rapid industrialization program ya ono de do yen say offer import substitution ne industrial policy ne import substitution na da Kwame Nkrumah yen say mama yenye ade bia ye begi bia no ya ke be crafty obi ma so yenye de Ghana ti wonam sa kwa so establish about 79 big factories na ne nyina ye state led nti fofia metrota self and factories in fact by 1964 na over 39 of them go
and no Kwame
and down one watch by 1964 nti 1966 24th and February na obekono na dodo na egu ano koye kakra kaso na de aye nsore mu ne ade wa yenyina yeni e the manufacturing sector no fa collapse
and which means say na adwene wo ho no what be the facts say may state led
and that was the failure because Ghana for who be say e ya buy dia abajuma say dey ya mo kan say be yes e di mo as e di sa yenye ni ye di mo na kakra no di na akọ be
yeah
so it ya bas
and down one mpono na starting
and
that is the record
the question no it is state led no na nya dia eboa enti if you Kwame Nkrumah dress no from 1980 no obi oba every economies bi oba Ghana e be share ade e betimi aboa e bia no kire say ye ma private sector no kwai na only the industrialization effort no na adahwa ababia ba aso beye wonye ene nyankopon adaroma na nado e de aye ni policy say ofre bibi one factory one district na eno de ebe ya ni se sa industrialization na ya wo hu ntwetweda ya yentimi nya no ye ba be ye ene omo de osie ayo yo do ofa because atintimi nyina ni say temade no eye one of the efforts abai yese sa industrialization program na Kwame Nkrumah say na ye fe no ya ankosi bebia no ene enye state no na edi animu na emom a private sector led state ni dey o provide the enabling environment say be a credit facility obepa ma asase na opa obepa ma say you say bi na oye woni obi ye no oma bi so na ebeboa ama o company na konanima state ebemu ebeboa ti acquire state faso oboa 1D 1F no na obi obusa says di na ehunhia o kwambe brebe so sentini say nam say manufacturing sector na guo na nya hwinti no na nkoda no ba university no mbesua de omuba fie a adwuma ni ho manufacturing sector no ananka dodo na benya adwuma in fact yesi abrochire nyina the difference between any abrochire ni say and obi ko abrochire obenya manufacturing company bi akwa swa niema loading and offloading cleaning and doing those kind of things abrochire no eno ano no say yetimi ye ema factories yenye bebrebe wo ye man mu ha na ye factories bebrebe ya adwuma bebu ama in fact dodo na ankomu fa Sahara so ekope adwuma mebi ko wu basane ade no sadini nyina betwem na importantly dodo na ba be ya adwuma ofase dodo na be ya adwuma aba be tax wo no because obi o ya adwuma bi otua income tax ntebema aba revenue mobilization effort no ebe ma na ko no ti aba be nyesika bebre sa aba enyesika bebrebe o Ghana obenya opepa eja busia dodo no bo busia ne yakobo ne kakra bia na nsiwu kakraka ne ye sika nyina etua no ebetwam ntuya se de be ya sa de be ya adwuma ntino eno mu ye hye bi say Ghana beyond aid of as a channel eniema dodo na anka ebe kwa kofa afi amanoni abedi no yenye ne ema mu ha na yeye ne ha no ye GDP ne ekosoro yeye ne ha no dodo na eye adwuma dodo na eye adwuma no dodo na etua taxes dodo na etua taxes na bai enye sika abai nye sika no obi anka na akọ line akọ change dollars e de akọ South Africa akọ to free juice e de akọ China akọ fa emproko 9 abaha e be ko Italy akọ fa intos can tomato abaha no ene ye can tomato nduo de I mean emproko mini agode mu ho ye se ya besi factory
gaso
yes ye be gaso fam ye be kumproko no Ghana ha ntie enko China enko fa emproko mabi na wo ye sa no na wo sidi na da bia na value no say no the city will become stabilized edia na bi mu ka say Dr. Bomia ka say oba be chisi bi esiwo oba e wantimi on say you say asemba ko oba bu ma ni jimpo o say dey nindia me maninti na osi ame apeni Dr. Bomia anka say oba ye na oni sa tumi ni so oba ye na sidi machi we gina ho oni sa tumi no tumi o woni say obeya ma we increase local production enu ne amamu no with the policy measures not to form ama yet you increase local production so local production does one na ye jai our dependence on import no enu na be ma sidi no amanfo pi be jai say me kokra me koya akọ China akọfa ayi enu obiti university na edem na oba be wi a o gini ko be fa so nya capital akọ China akọtọ aba betoni wa branka ade bi na ya kyerɛ nki ye hasen kin pakro ba gini se ekwamba ne mefa so a aduaba wi a amanfo pibia e obi krum mefa so a meye ni bibi se dia yesi samum na nkeza nkevini enti sa meja no enye one day pe ene ye chisidi to omu se omu ba ye sidi no it is depreciating at around 7% compared to the average of the last 8 years of NDC government 17%. They are doing well, but still, I call most of the things that they are doing artificial. Say, a Kobase CD depreciate. No Bank of Ghana be supply. I mean, dollars are artificial.
Omanfm.
So person we not natural na. One ba, what everywhere. Nasa one D one F. Omu nyina sa produce for local consumption. A Kobasa, the nkananke kwa krano yebejai. Ye jadi enka yebe kwa kra the thing say the demand for dollar will go down and automatically CD will become stronger. What is more, some forces they produce for the local consumption now. No omutimi tro krabatema, they will begin to export. And so instead of relying on government Ghana government to go for loan to shore up the value of the CD no. I said the amount for I'm frankly I got turning niama ewa amanone. No the dollar no be there. Abo manum the supply of the dollar will definitely exceed the demand for a dollar, and when that happens, CD would always appreciate against the dollar and other foreign trading currencies. It's the idea we are seeing. The good news for us is that it is coming to contribute to the value of CD. Ebabua sa still here. Ghana yetopa yesu hia pa na de no yetodi enwa bebrebe enti oni pa eku bebrebe a bia na nka first no omba ko China na da bi na ede akotaba ene ye ba be ne ha enti sani pa kro no ehu hia ma ne bio se okwa akosesa si di $1 mu na da akwa okoto heya okoto na nam so okoto heya ne tin company no ebetua de fe excise tax obi a manufacturing company bia obi a we are the Ghana na utimi ye na amanfo ta o tax e butuanza na efe excise tax obetia otua ma abaya abasu ebenya ska bebrebe apart from this company ni betia tax ama abaya no ye fe na excise tax no obesa employ Ghanaians no mo betia de fe income tax ama abaya at the end of every month na no be ma abaya sika no adults na adults sa afei obenyo papa ayusu sesika no ade ayeniema ese wo ye wa abra hu hia ma se chinchira anche ese gi se de ye kokkoje busia kakra bi ya na insihu kakraka no ti eno ne Ghana beyond aid agenda na de ba ko a mapewa ba we hu pa ne se we are very consistent if 2017 no ba ye no Omu man said they want to boost local production. The policy measure beer baby. That is where it is taking us to. Nanka yeko ko bidimu de nanka me fi say beer. Aniama ayese nti nkometwe twa mo nsase. Enso for my who say sa Ghana beyond aid agenda na omo de atu woni so omo be ya ma Ghana. Ye jabu se bebrebe bo no. Omo gusu a omo di hu duma pa. Na budget ne ba no so afese mo kina budget we budget a babe chere say the government is serious with production. Enti no mo bo mo de say omo be tax krana, they will tax only consumption and they will spare production. Enti over hokaka no asema American say the na yehu ye ade a ehye 1D 1F no mukina na 1D 1F no so broader is part of the broader agenda to industrialize Ghana. So ya timi industrialize Ghana ama sa tertiary school now you say you want your primary you say you go university.
I said you are confused. I'm penning forces and then two sense ra.
Nature say Tigana yari ntino work here must say we have to come back to the secondary, and that is the manufacturing.
No, those days, not some theories being in them also. Industrialization, the industrial revolution, abako. Am I on being dangerous as I may into yeno? Yen free primary producers enco industrialization, yenco tertiary, yen services, IT, and the sanya mandas a honey betting a competing. The industry into Saturn me kaipa around 2006 economy. I think that was the is it the case of one advice no minimum say because you produce raw material and you bet me industrialization but you the import substitution now you the primary product feed exactly that is our form of but industrialization say beer we know yet computers and see some ko ye bian so ko hye car and is it the case of Oman industrialization no Ghana focus say esen ko bia di lane and say Emmanuel vice president back the anotaba join it for they did to Facebook I'm here na misra so I think
was a Kenya for Kwakoji loan from an IMF for 2%. Ama some Kenyan citizens or Omanfm. And a Ghana for the Yakoji we offend the Euro bond at 8% and we are celebrating. I mean papa because Ghana na mepembe na churches are born like Yakoji and saying Mukakrama. So Tenia untie na nyeda bia na say e de obi wa no ka ekasa. I mean, as I don't want to say, you keep quiet. Then you learn from those, who know. Ghana is celebrating. I'm of crab, issue a year actually say, the rest of African countries, should learn a lesson from Ghana. Say Ghana, a year and some of a zero coupon rate. Now, maybe church and that's what we are celebrating because it is historical. So I can say, and now, Kasano Yana a dozen croffer. Or maybe I want to go India, yes. Omo ya this is pa. Omo tertiary services and IT near there no. Omo ya de pa. And un just say Ghana esa kundia so yes yankofa am India kwaso. There be. And un say of course. And also say or maybe a bia no. They normally will move from primary to secondary to tertiary. Yeah, they understand yes we may have a different trajectory. But why ours cannot be different from an Europe? They say they will carry now. We have the competitive advantage. Our country be so. Cocoa. The Obian say cocoa ya there the whole world. Sikawumpa. Na there be an example be maybe an make cocoa asem. Over. You say currently I can say cocoa. We are seeing Sika, your friend cocoa value chain. If you say your chocolate, a couple of your chocolate. Over, it is worth $115 billion. That's how $150 US. They be as a American. Says he can be no. Say cocoa beans no Ghana. Uche say ye bag makumaku ndia bako if Ghana. Ghana supplies 23% of the global beans. Now yesterday the end papa. Yeah, bibia there this say Ghana say ye hu nyansa kakati za bedroom. And na ya besisi chocolate manufacturing companies akese wa ha. Offer bedroom omu ni cocoa. So every year they get 14 billion US dollars from cocoa. Ghana your budget say. And then this year of your total budget 113 billion Ghana cedis. Of let's divide that one by 6. So kabeti me amboamia. In dollars. Figures. In dollars. Ghana, you said that this year 113 billion. 113 divided by 6 is about 18 billion. The total budget in dollars. It's about 18 billion. It's a Belgium. Unia cocoa no timinya 14 billion from cocoa because of say what is factories akesia
didn't done yani.
Like I say yet me think of how much we will get here. I don't know the year no. Ghana sending you and cocoa.
You see idea. The last time so now so the me call or you go check in.
You can say
yeah. Enya no bad do na yet no. Yeah, change it close to you are getting to because you are 30%. You are getting to 40%.
That's very good offer.
The last time I call cocoa processing. And also chocolate manufacturers no more doors.
So
or they say barricade boat almost doors.
Offer that is the way to go.
Yes.
That is the way to go. It is a yetimi yesa. Omu yesa no nti omu
chocolate cocoa.
Over my musa simple question. Sabi imprediasa. Sam crofo omu nipa mini na aduma na say omu
bebre.
That is how we create jobs.
Some of them omu pretty under free zones because products no more than 70% omu export. That we export to 90.
Fantastic. Finally no they will bring dollars back to Ghana.
Okay.
Omu tonina and dollars even though it may not be Ghanaian owned. Neni nyina na beko baby. Ebi baba ha.
Okay.
Ama ababua ama usiji so enya baby di nasi. That's how we build an economy. Building an economy is not just going for loan and then you will be pinpointing yayewe. That is not how we can go with this economy. This is the most difficult. Sir, now with the policy I took from I improve local production. That is the most difficult.
In fact, cocoa board and Kasampo here, and she says, almost could see cocoa processing factory was also Western North.
Fantastic. That is how we can develop this country. Now, yes, nipa bi Saranomuko European bond market is a quarter bond at a coupon rate of 19%, and they came to Ghana celebrating it. Today, Ghana government goes the same state goes for 8%. They come here to celebrate, and some people have a problem. 19% they didn't have problem. You know, and that is not the way to go. Say yetimi ye ho. Say obi baka say na denti na we mu so mo bobusia. E question na say bi obi busa me. Then so mo bobusia so fa. Busia omo ko boye $3 billion na nka benya nanka sa papa o de sa de to Facebook biku ko tie mi pa nanka wa frɛ nanka be tie ni nyansa magana fo nyina mu how ignorant you are. Ofa yenya koji Eurobond from 2007 ya je abepemne na ade ba ko a eyehu Eurobond ho ne say o connect e ka say coupon rate ni 15% wala maybe 15% to and this time mo didi bia na 15% but from become 15% what be $100 million ewo me ho bon me the amount e bosia bon na e bosia me the amount over e commercial bon bia e commercial enu nti na me won say papa na bon gini what the bond e ko compare IMF loan a concessional de chira ne say aso mo de cha wumpo
Ghana kakra bi
last year they gave Ghana $1 billion and it was zero. They will okay. It is now we the Kenya 2%. You should know say we are even doing better.
Okay, into Kenya, the upper chance of Kenya, they're in your bond. And your bond, and your Euro bond. And then name one. Hey, sometimes when they talk, I mean, they don't understand. And the Kenya, they're in your bond. And your bond, it is an IMF loan. And it is concessional. Last year, Ghana GB0. Omanfm yantes, IMF yantes. It is a Kenya. Kenya kwajini 2%. Onko siri Kenya for say Ghana for kwajini 0 na kwajini 2%.
Se Kenya kwajini 2%. Kenya cannot be better than Ghana. Menjini umuhuwa minti omase. Ofa. Se yakokase me pesa wo team se papai obi team ya on country and pass and kasa ya doso Ghana ya brano. Oka de bia asem bia obekam.
Ghana had this yeah how
seriously. And he speaks out mostly ignorance. Seriously. Especially Obama area na me dia kan dia me fam security any offend the using some on him how they me offer. I am totally ignorant.
Some crana about registration argument bi on baba here there me there so obi o ha said na Bible kan say say kwase aka na mutum kra ye fa nyansa fo over that obi fi so ni me ode yan koso
papa no ha Ghana okasa do ye mu bi okasa sa na ehwa ahu ya na ye ya because followers pa on Facebook amanfo so dididi ensem so wo kan dodo na ye pro na ignorance over asema na me kasa last year ye ni 1 billion zero Kenya again 2%. Kenya cannot be better than Ghana in that way. Again, Sikana omukwajini, Euro born omukwajino. She say, eya na yedebeye. Offer from 2007 coming, yako Euro born yaja. No offer yajino. Now sometimes we were taking some of them at coupon rate of 19%, 15% money adi. Offer. So because kwaje born 100 million. Now yes, the coupon rate in 15%. The change now say at the end of every year, Biano. Sebia was say me discount 100 million amount of the next 15 years come and pay, and I'm for the next 10 years. The next 10 years come and pay. 10 years now, Babitriano. 10 years in the maturity. I mean that's the maturity period for the bond. It is a 10 years withdraw. Only 10 million in 100 million out there. No. Udi ni pakrosi kakwa komano na enye nuruhono coupon rate ni say 15%. Now udi 100 million every year bia udi 50 million kakwa komano the bond holder no investor no udi say 50 million na kakwa komano offer think of the fact that some of the bond no ko je no 19% coupon rate enti no afi bia no esa abai TSS kano offer go fan ni this year coupons kwa ye piano enyasem kitwa enti boy yo mkwaje 3 billion emu 1.5 billion ye di kotia coupon no coupon no ya je ni dada no ya manfo aje omudi aye niema ye point no ye kotia ka enti say papa ni say eni kwa say ye gia ene mebusa ni say na chese ye nkofo sika no hini over e kwa ba ko ni say ababa ka say ni mi dum chedum enfo ka biu timi di kotia bon no if that is how we want to go, that is fine. You need one for Akatia. Memma Obia and you call Ghana view. So what? Not Skaka Kebenano. You from Kotiabono. And some can say, now can the say, my phone, the Omium Combayer Jumandia. So apparently, this are crusade, you know. I can say Ghana for you, Akatiaji. Now, I said, my advice to the finance ministry is, and can you tell us? Yenya coupon. Your coupon idea of a born idea me ninja. Seriously.
But acquire because I can't win him that. I can't win your born a bread so the court. I bought what the Yenya Marcus economy. No, you are investing income generation activity. At Nima, you will chroma who say. One interchange, Kasua, $172 million near the year. Now, Malam Jansin to Tetakwase, and it looks senior that didn't say about 88 million, and say the 172 acquire Kasua. Malam Jansin to Kasua offer a grant
from US untia bakasua de anya grant ya kwaji loan at the commercial rate now of the 172 million US dollars akoya kasua interchange you have to pay it is a untia there so if is a untia there na yenka akwabi by was a friend champion was a Ghana ya Canada's untia if that is the way to go then let's do that one tiaswa these days you will be sanctioned your economy will be sanctioned you can't say you will not pay over because of the same abai bia every quarter bia say e dey utiauka every quarter the 1 year bia abai ubetiaka 4 times and uema almost every quarter bia na sidi na hoden no na eba for because every quarter bia no dollars kakra wo no wo se sadia kutiaka that is the secret 31st March you have to go and pay 30th June 30th September and then 31st December about bia is utiauka ya chiche mama it is a 1 year no 1 million is utiama kofia every quarter bia the $250,000 never money pakro enti me I mean I don't like loan no dependence on loan and what chesa wo de ya bibi papa dia ene bebo abagana corruption ya de agency no omko jiska na ba no so mo de be ya de na yese da hu ni ye na do 172 egosi kaswa interchange sabe cement no ukoka free heaven anyama na de na ma wo so de no abukoka free heaven interchange too much
ho nyama atento so aka ho nyina
it the so called CSOs no the so called crusaders of corruption omo na kamepe omo say yemusa sa questions we yemusa sa questions we adentina some of the interchanges no maybe both things are ahead say if indeed they are very objective and they are working for Ghana, this is what they should be seen doing.
Now yan terminal 3 here, so over 250 million USD for a terminal.
Too much.
Man, Ghana Airport Company revenue more than 90% goes into an escrow account.
It is almost if they really have balls. I'm challenging them. If they really have balls, they should stop spewing out ignorance. Aside with them, loan. And the way to go is not to depend on loan. And that's why this government has drafted a very nice strategy. Said, Ghana beyond aid. Yeah, Ghana beyond aid, you know. Also, we increase local production. And rightly so, we saw the manufacturing sector once upon a time growing at 9.3% around 2008. And this is one of the highest we have seen in the last 30 years. In fact, at the end of 2019, it was still growing over 7% manufacturing sector. Yeah. And this is a sector that was growing mostly negatively.
Under NDC.
And some BBC now it was out the now there be open. You spew out ignorance. You are not helping. We shouldn't forget that we will die very soon. And in Chima, they will never forgive us. So what's they be out there? Ubedi Tura, now I can't say Muna. Offer, what was it Ghana for Kwaji born at 8% and they are celebrating? Born, and then in 8%. A particular component of it, you know, 4 years. 4 years time, as you clear. That's the other 4 years, you know, offer a zero coupon rate. And this is the first time any African country is getting zero coupon rate from a European bond market. And then you feel zero coupon rate. Zero coupon rate in this offer. My bar was a me budget bond. My budget bond I say a 15% coupon rate. And I'm 100 million. Magical. Every year beyond maybe 15 million bebre wa ko that's 15 years no. Me do sika no enyira bebro. Of what they have say umame 15 years na at 15%. What the kanukure last year we could receive the at 7%. Say na kire 7% no. That is say so 100 million a year bona. Busumi bi obetu asay. Afi bi obetu asay 7 million na ma ko pem say maturity period no be sure
near this number.
Now near this number. And na che say ayo ti abasha say wonya 7% no. And then tempower with dimilika. Sir, and yes, I did that. You kwaje 19% no. Me kwaje 7% of the kutia, and your friend debt reprofiling. Last year, many don't go kunya huntoka. because what is about your bubble and the you have said muko borrow recklessly at 19% coupon rate. No borrow 7% to pay you 19. Do you know that? Do you know that? A brush say you can't cram a gun for no cranny because the name said do no muntino and Kofubia finance a quabi. No, I can't say be nice or can't cross with it. No, I said the word now they be on to me. One for composure I need to me. What to me for 2 minutes and I the papa beer. Young canoe crannies, a canoe crannies, Sagana for doing the whistle. MPP cannot help us. Never end this in a beboa. Yeah, for Mumra. But as you speak, there's no such an indication. Obi Jeep bomb at 19%. I may say my coordinator 18. I'm 8%. Me born in say. Or no coordinator. I'm 19%. The chance or 100 million every year. You could hear 90 million. But none of my coordinator 8. The chance of 100 million be a maybe I say 8. And to million honey. Yeah, and I will come once.
Dynamic DBA could tear or no diano.
No diano, and only a friend that reprofiling. Who's your budget and say, Kana, then be about the bum. That and reprofiling. The drum here. As a Sicado drum, a cobo, Bussian drum, a cobo, no compasso, edicotia, de bono, a combination. And this is a clear. A co-parliament. You read the budget on which you I'm speaking directly from the budget. Offer. Now, then, while Ghana was celebrating, Obi Otimi be our uncle internet. So now on Google already, statement there of an IMF a year, a far more you. IMF, the statement in itself. Coupon, zero coupon rate in Nigeria. Are you a young one? Of a zero niche, I say. So about 100 million on her. That's a 4 years now. So we say Yakwa shares a 4 years time. You be piano 100 million. I'm the for the rest of the 4 years. Money. It's a zero coupon rate. Coupon be money. Then you pay the face value of a case of face value. Sabra me no tells this year of all budget 100 cities from Hono 100 now. You Hono a timito 2 bags of cement. It may say of okay, Sankana a coupon here, 20%. And every year, and I'm there at the amount 10 years. Until the 10 years in the Banova, every year, Bianca, 20 cities as coupon. But there is zero into Untiagre, mammy. But 10 years no so maturity time no so. Now this cannaba, as I would this took 2 bags of cement at that time. And then your friend face value. Send 100 into 2 bags of cement. That's a 10 years time we be piercing Canada. The face value of it, as a TV top 2 bags. See, if all things are held constant, the name of boy and Kosura, what the 100 now in the baby. There's a name of book Kosura cement, instead of over 1 bag, 50 cities, at the time of this kind of man, and now you're turning 200 cities. That is as we discuss on a baby. 400, and when your face value. That is as a says Ghana, but the man, and no one I made the name is you have the same value as I gave it to you. And then you find the face value. And the coupon, you Makoji, zero coupon. 4 year component, zero coupon. For the next 4 years, Ghana government is not going to pay anything to the bondholders. Okay. When it matures and the 4 year ends and we are going to pay back, we only pay the face value. Now sales value no say no your discount rate it's your market discount rate market your EBF investment criteria being net present value the net present value which say adia an MPV ubetimi the ISA calculation adia sike ekutami in the next 10 years the value is energy. Now you the market you were near Mamu never calculating Omanya develop the market standard and the discount rate. The discount rate in the discount here. You let me actually say na Sikana 100 cities no crime. In the next 10 years, this will be the value. Okay. Not a contract me a conscience will be piano. And only the face value. Now the church you say there's 100 cities need to meet 2 bags of cement. And yes, a time the man it me talk the same 2 bags of cement. No fun. When you say IMF, I can't say anyone say in such a period that who's say no the agitation is among many developing countries and then lower middle income countries like Ghana. Money. The IMF and the other bodies, they have started, appealing. Say, Nkofuna yedi omo kan komfa kanere encheye. Na nam sa kwan so njunu. Ama amanfo empese omode ombebo edey countries bi say Ghana mosia bio. Because don't want to demand no say you see mfancha mo dia I didn't say they say jabi man enuna eye nipa bi won say in spite of that fear no Ghana call European bond marketer otimi call the local raise no it was oversubscribed ama otimi agi zero coupon crowd that is what we are celebrating zero coupon no papa na me say na won tie me Imani vice president on team pass will be team on canteen say I did not change Facebook it was ignorance, it was a display of ignorance. The sana a bareness that ha only free or misleading people
because sorry okay wouldn't mean for a dear a bond commercial and I said yes commercial yeah
Franco concession because last year Ghana Gini zero and IMF the Ghana 1 billion and they gave us 5.5 year moratorium last year. They gave us that money. This is Omuma Kenya at 2%. Kenya cannot be better than Ghana in that way. Kenya omuko bond market send omojeno. Go and ask them. Someone you know musu bond market send omojeno. And me here fi Ghana here enche biano na ya ji coupon. The lowest I had during that time was about 10%. Now you 15%. Coupon rate what year? I mean, young kind of quick a cranny nyase. You had it behind or friend the CSOs. Now you true political can't send be any of now mechanism I'm linking it up to you say Ghana is no more a middle income country. Oh Kasa what is as we have been downgraded from middle income to I'm here to hear that. In fact, credit rating agencies net downgraded. No, ABS and Gabriel Makameche no Mokakra. Now, and IMF, a Kwamazuna over downgraded over. Your case will be a middle income country. One indicator, and a day, ASI Sudian. Omashi, we are say, a friend in a Sikana said, almost Kanzolo Musica, Samus Esity, and no woman in the class of City. And Oma Pe Oma, Oma Medal, and the Asha bracket. Until Oma Bia, where you per capita income. So total GDP, your chema, the total population will be Abenyano, and your friend day per capita income. Of our mind be per capita income, ever falling within this range, $976. $976 to $11,903. $976 all the way to $11,903. Or maybe what per capita income, and what this category be and what this range, we are middle income country.
Okay.
Now, Oma the other bear 1,000, Oma 3,000 credit. You're from lower middle income country.
Okay.
And no more matra a free 8,000 welcome. You're from upper middle income country. The middle income country, China a middle income country.
Oh, okay.
China a developed country. China a middle income country. South Korea middle income country. So, US are developed. US on per capita income is now about 59. Is now about 59,000 US dollars. China is a little over 8,000. To an upper middle income country. Ghana says I know because say almost around 2,000. But Ghana first became a lower middle income country in the year 2007 when our per capita income jumped over $976. The minimum threshold.
That was the first time I
the first time I was the year 2005. Ghana government launched a very nice program, strategic plan to develop this country in 25 years. We call it Ghana Vision 2020.
Okay.
It was supposed to be implemented over a period of 25 years from 1996 to the year 2020. to the Vision 2020. The vision was supposed to get Ghana to move Ghana per capita income,
Omanfm,
which was at the time below $300 to at least $976 for us to become a middle income country. So that was the vision. Say, and from in the next 25 years, they did it. 2005. Sorry, 1995. 1995 Vision 2020. So from 1996 to 2020, yes sir. Sorry. You check down the GDP now. There will be a benyano. I say $976. That is a middle income. Now I know now. And what this is here to was I. And also answer the baby.
Sorry. But my main council say, Abra MPP taking power in the year 2001. You move be there, Kaipa. Satamona, your per capita income was around $400, which means that from 1995 now, your lunch year, consider the year 2000 no crown. Yantimia move on, Quanimubia.
Yanko baby offer. It did not tell you. Now, sir, in Chemunian, sir, Vision 2020, there your friend, immediate term, say, Cecilia and Minimuya, then and your medium term, or the long term. Now, medium term, the 5 years, 96, 97, 98, 99, the year 2000. During these 5 years, now it's annual Ukraine, the economy should grow around 8%. Annual Ukraine
consistently.
So that was the foundation for this particular vision.
But now,
by the year 2000, the economy was growing 3.7%. It was 8% and Nuna, Emma, Yura, John Ajakunku for by who say, so who see die? Who say die? Who see no see a brozat was me. Now, foundation, to as a blog, not was a bear and nine, and San Timaja brozat was me. Now, blogs number 2 from 9, October, Aqua, a Timisha for Tablins, and see a baby. It became important for us to move away from the Vision 2020. The one, the year to President the President, 7th January, the year 2001. One or the plan by said, this was economic book. Vision 2020 has become fiasco. Just say,
I'm feeling no kind of.
And
GDP growth now necessarily consistently at 8% for 5 years. Yantimianchi,
Yanam 3.7. After the lending rate to Krana, you say as a buffer, MOB to me bubbles.
Lending rate almost
49%. 50% took 100 million bank on us or say, Ubetiano 1 year now. Who got 49 million? I'm a bank. That's the name of Ayokojo talk. And no nema, you suspended here. Yadi eko hepika yadi GPRS ebayen Ghana Poverty Reduction Strategy ebayen Ghana Poverty Reduction Strategy ebayen enti eno na sa strategy no yeko hepika no yade baye GPRS 1 and then so the growth and poverty reduction strategy GPRS 2 so that was so at the end of these 2 programs no na Ghana no your per capita rebase. In fact we didn't know because at the end of the 2 programs we moved from per capita income of $320 to $650 in 1993 constant prices. And the year 2010, the rebase economy no called in 2006 constant prices. That was when it became known. Say we became a middle income country in 2007. For 2007, you crossed the minimum threshold.
Money and to say a rebase
in 2010, after the figures in the day. Ghana has since been a middle income country since 2007. It is our economy has been downgraded to a lower income. Yes, Mr. Kanyati, no one doing sapa. Who said a tribu or Obedia? Yes, Yana Yabu baby said, who can contemplate Chade and Pumanda on the baby offer. Because the economy has. So the only thing that a bit Yama Yaba middle income and Cassie a poor country we can because the total GDP divided by the population simple and a per capita income. one day the solution was your per capita income. You're below 976,000. I'm sorry, 976 minimum threshold. You're falling below. Then automatically we become lower middle income. But our GDP is not even increasing. Higher than Ghanaian economy have been growing over the population growth rate. Yeah. And the Medjin say met only one day years because if the economy grow below the rate of population growth, I don't think media cost answer. But that's not what is happening. Only this year, and I say the population growth rate, higher than the economy growth because this year, we are not likely to get move far away from 1% growth rate. In fact, at the end of September, the economy was growing at 0.2%. And even that one, always is we have to count ourselves lucky because
economy is
over 150 of them.
Dog,
negatively.
There were more economic demand by nothing. Honorable Atukudo and then not and she should be but it is anywhere na de base yenye national economic dialogue na yen hu is a post covid no say necessary crowd tiase say necessary young crowd expectation direction when and crowd tiase say is say yen nyina echo you be do no so hon komo tete ansana ene yede no komo no aba ewe na sima minu pene ba mpacho for message bravo for kk@gmail.com nyenken kam fama
Now me say, a free brownie who the beer we are active, very strong and energetic.
We are 100%. Na nyina ne said me hwe me pedua sofa na de boa me mama hoden mama timi ko bada ene tabia zanika heba Mr.
Tabia zanika heba Mr. What do you dance here me?
What dance here dey enye wonko me de dawure na ato so. Na media tia nipa mpempem. Tabia zanika heba Mr. Ma to ne din nyamnyama sa wonoma emenkwamu a ewo nipadua no mu a ye fe mu asogyafoɔ ɛyɛ wide blasters na hoden enti nipadua no nya hoden sonko kutia yare ahodo bebre enti wonta nyare enti na da me strong no ɛyɛ general well-being of the body enti yɛ adwuma ɛwɔ nipadua na kwa no mu ba bia
me ya mutumi hu ɛne ɛsɛ busua bia
ɛyɛ busua nkyɛmfa sɛ obi de ne ho to tabia zanika heba mesa so a ɛden sɛ ɔbɛyare na nyɛ na ɛwɔ ba bia tonto aduro bia hyɛ me nso sɛ obi a wonya mfinhyɛ dumienu apemfoɔ ɛne abaatan a ɔma ɔmanofoɔ ɛntimi mu bi FDA ahwehwɛ sɛ adwadeɛ nkratoro mu agye atumi sɛ ɛyɛ
Franco Trading Enterprise still phone Papa Fie Samsung nie Nokia nie iPhone nie say your printers mobile phone accessories Franco Trading Enterprise afa wonu ani TV digital television set aya this satellite any ultra panels abomuma
Franco Trading Enterprise Facebook say Franco Trading Enterprise page na the likes number 100,000 any omuniga sanso na www.francotrading.com Android app Franco Trading Instagram @Franco Trading na nipa body for dosunti Franco the Momo pay code number 189480.
Your branches on the Bebre Wagana baby name head office on the Twaya Dabaka opposite Roxy Cinema.
Franco will community one water works near the cycle opposite Odor Rise Madina 100 meters away from the police station Kaswa Franco opposite Kaswa Polyclinic
and now for your numbers in Nani and Chowuntum 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188 Franco Trading Enterprise still from Papa Fie and you're not going
Ago Omaya this year as your sharp Dinso a Ministry of Health Ghana Health Service no abua for the vaccine ebe kuetia coronavirus eba a free match bosune wo afi 2021 year here the vaccine yebema obi a wedi free mfie du wotwe ekro na ya chichem vaccine wo how bie ni hu eye dwuma na eye free coronavirus vaccine yima ubambo a edimu wo yade no vaccination dumedie ibekoso o match bosune nu ewa ya sabia hodo ni miamia ye yesi ho a eben wo ni obewo vaccine no be kire wo ebrekro a obesa be wo ni toso mienu no Sɛ wo edro yi wie na wapomu ntene wo a, mesrɛ wo kwa ya sabia bɛn wo. Kae sɛ coronavirus vaccine na bɛka banbɔ nhyehyɛe no ho. Enti kɔsoa hyɛ wo face mask. Fa sɛ mina hohoro wo nsa wo nsu a ɛsɔne ase. Sanitizer wo nsa abiribia. Na montete mo ntɛm. Hwɛ hunu sɛ Ghana hiaw. Momiensi yare no kwan na ntia tesi. Wo vaccine no na mbɔ ho ban free coronavirus ho. Enkaiboi free Ministry of Health, Ghana Health Service and wabɔfo nkyɛn. Enkratoi FDA agyatum.
Yare baako pɛ ɛna wokɔ sisi wɔkyerɛ sisi kura de menkɔ baabi abi
Omanfm tumi wura ne Awurade Herbal Research and Clinic edin pa mesrɛ umia wani na yɛnkɔ hɔ wate
menkɔ biam yare no bɛkum yɛnkume
oh na de asɛm a woka na awurahɔ saa ɛma nsɛm wokɔ tumi wura ne Awurade Herbal Research and Clinic yare bɛ no wɔntumi nsa ahoɔ na mopɛ ana diabetes hepatitis B prostate enlargement ana bɛma arthritis sɛ yɛ ahoɔhene wɔkyi kasɛ na emututu wɔ STDs typhoid fever malaria ɔba menstrual pains na hawa na ɛyɛ stomach ulcer tumi wura ne Awurade Research and Herbal Clinic what one nyina tekora urinary tract infections bema wo do brada nema nkoyi low sperm count liver na kidney ho nsem ukua de bia wo sade mpabro kwa sa ta yaafo na chi
so me wura ne Awurade Herbal Research and Clinic
me nyigidi fa me ko ho na me kwaji mayaris na na so mo he kra Santa Maria woben A line bridge no Ashaman opposite Pessoa Plaza Monica Lane Roman Down Kaswanso woni Pink FM na saso e de Kumasi Pankrono Market mo fra 0244 96 1696 ana 054 22 82 000
Awas Unisex Boutique ifra from Osamumra okofa niema papa fefra brochie aba ebia so the 10% discount atoso Awas Unisex Boutique wode emania maye Italian leather shoes aba bags and slippers abaso bebre na aba Mary Kay Cosmetics custom jewelry designer perfumes and so ode bebre aba mani mema monai so pa Shoe Plus okofa bia aba bema wo pe quality Italian leather shoes Tisa Peter Ascot any quality no de bia aba afa sandals belt khaki trousers jeans Italian shirt any quality designer watches and so on the back amount for quality and we hear more Awas Unisex Boutique say our aftershave any colognes to say Givenchy Lagerfeld and oil perfumes Awas Unisex Boutique say 10% discount at the Niamey nyina so Awas Unisex Boutique wo Jowu Said Plaza ground floor I Benjo Junction
0244 649379
Ebisu Watasano ebe police depot North Kaneshie Road no so
0244 649379
Unisex Boutique and be a new branch will Osu about 50 meters from MTN Junction.
The Dema Garlic Bitters ya menum yano ama ahode fufo bia bamin slimo entimedo bramaye nia group ni head obedi first akosia what the waso o nango bu efisame mama the Dema Garlic Bitters ya prekoso womo no ewura me ni peduemu ebusu mi immune system etiminantio utumriko me ye dwumo me dia grow the Dema Garlic Bitters a enun kwa na prekese fremu no ahode die obi ani wodi be se bramiye ni agro na hade na agro no ye pirolo na sa jakora you wodi premier na minka bibi mu aso oh correct ayo dewu oh fine na woni yare na homreti ni ayesi abusa na sane Dema Garlic Bitters the only garlic bitters ya prekese wo mu no abeka nya se dia e de na se ankoma fan care ventures limited ya wodi aba ama apete okanshi drug lane na boache kings work freedom pharmacy ni all herbal shops net to 14 Tobi 027 242 2242 the Dema Garlic Bitters prekese ni garlic wom
Nse eka ketekete anka mi jami kasi okra gena ho dia na manye ya hofuru engine masse sign electrical parts asisafu pompo so still na de daso mi car engine no we na mi shia guy bia wase men so go fuel enche mi so go 195 share na Goil gear, higher grade fuels from Kwao, and the Yasa One XP3 multifunctional enhancer. It's in a word in Bonanim, eco-friendly, Nanini Nachino, Yan Sword Boy Dindi Biao, and will go station BMO or my wife for another beer. I jib beer. Cecilia, can I gum young Kongwa? Super XP 195, mid diesel XP4, Papa Pan, and Yama latest engines, near engines beer. Goil, good energy. Yeah, Jim.
Yes. Oh, I say, you know, put them off for bank. Oh, yeah, you true. Mukono. Aye, Mukono. No. The maze is cement. action for pizza in the mezi. Yeah, I am general Hawaii. No funu no more bomu kur. No baby sorry am no kuno kuro kolik. Hey, Jaisu WMP capsule. Anye, Jaisu WMP capsule. Yeah, did you go be out to dribble? We am back from Marija Wunanum Papa Brown Sana Waba. So I constipation I am try. For Jaisu WMP capsules. No, but we am so way. Hey, you see me around. I am try. Who is so much primary you from a one hole. As a for Jaisu WMP capsules. No, we am a bubble. No fun, much. One time upon a we am go fine. You get a reason. Some Jaisu back click away Jaisu WMP capsule. I can do a friend. 2244 529398. I can do it. For Jaisu back clinic with down Suman Chiniboa. Repast Ventures Wokanshi. Hamas Pharmacy. Peter Sebalada Braka. Jaisu WMP capsules. I'll go him.
Oman FM.
Now, Kwabama transferred the bowling points so Oman 107.1 FM, FM, Kumasi, and share Mr. Kakraba and Labi Francis. So you're doing a great job. Keep the fire burning. Odifi Prapra Bida Ewosuhum. I mean, Mr. Babua, near friend, Prapra Bida Martin Luther Laboni. It's disheartening that a party that was once united right to 2016 now disjointed due to some appointees' failure to help to party faithfuls who worked tirelessly over the years when the party was in opposition. There is an urgent need for the national executives and all persons that matter to ensure party faithfuls are motivated. The zero Eurobond debit instrument facility will help the country to avoid liquidity challenges due to the avoidance of coupon rate payment. The maturity bond payment can also be computed by present value or future value. The techniques, okay, that was it for the inside or the ama. Yanko na yenshe obinsu de teta fote or say doc more fire, the lies are too much in the system. I'm enjoying the program. Ono dear no O'Neill Amponsa was thank you for for the education. I also want to tell the MPP National Executive to be supporting the Syria texters, callers, and also pay attention to the full soldiers. Yes, Omo Ati, I know the empire in Abono, Omanfm, Omoni, and Shahoye. Also, for some of the media stations want to do propaganda of the ongoing issues in the country. No, the propaganda, no, where they are Babana, Hezi, Wojiri. I was agreeing with her. Do you know that this is not the first time that an country representative has come to expose a story by Joy FM? Joy FM some time ago said government misreported figures only for the IMF country rep to expose them. The agenda to disgrace government will always fall in their faces. Nana Hezi, Ojiri, Anna Odwe, Eba. We say maybe this is a bra. Also, please, this is the first time I'm sending you a message. Please, the NDC knew that they don't have anything for Ghana, but when they see a good thing the president is doing, they will plan to set up some stories that you guys will not talk about the good thing that the president. Okay, so some best of the baby at na the Walanyo Akwatia or say the intermittent power outage is being exaggerated and overhyped as if it is more than the doomsday we experienced some years ago during James' era. The so-called doomsday is not witnessed and experienced in all the places, the few areas in the country. And also in Sasanati Boniface Yabua Segiri offer. Thank you for the good job you are doing. Please tell MPP their communication link is poor. They really need to work on it. And MP MPs and ministers should work hard to settle the grassroots so that they can work enough for them. And they should know that President Kufuor said it's better to be a messenger in a government than to be a general secretary in opposition. Yo, yate. Brenti, abato so yene dok we na fe robo atukujo immediate past member of parliament. The Konfi consultancy and so our former deputy fisheries minister and so Edin Kuma. Robo ozemo chato abato so anaya wada na enye na oche anything natural discretion. Would you say as say yetiminya dialogue against bi our economy no direction there say ya ho tabi abama education do dona na man for do dona timi tiase na yenyan timi momon kwana
over me no ya dream pa ya de hu ya pa say abai no say let's move away from over dependence on imported goods na ye boost local production and I'm sa kwa so ntino ma yenema bi in fact no to kwa ko bi asimra baby a obi ani age Ghana na mo I dey eat and to me that is the way to go because to me na in five economy in see what is a Ghana in create job and kwa you school ya chiro ma dey 10 years no na mabonta dey wonya adwuma nye ti wuji say dey utukwa so a nam say e bia baby kroko en kwa bi kra dey enka bo so ntino na adwuma bi asabe ka obi a wo university kwa so ye no na okwa akoye and me fi say ye pese ye die mutum so mana ye nya independence ya say ye call ye free an independent country na ye pe ni munyama na ni munyamba ku hia ma ye pa ye job creation utumi ye economy no edu mpempenso betimi create job ama wo youth na nya adwuma ya eboa Ghana is a median age 19 years median age 19 years I just say your population is very useful. Now population is useful. Na ye wo nkwada nyina wo manu na eso mu ye adwuma mu nya adwuma nya na usefulness no I mean first one say enti ese Ghana ba na ababia ebeba Ghana no and say the whole the obebel eso job creation agenda no nikwa say you move away from it. Now the other me funny say consistently no about we actually say we're interested in boosting the local production. The Ghana Beyond Aid agenda ne buy Ghana Beyond Aid agenda ye de obitimi odagusu ahoye. And nam COVID-19 tino yes another program another policy ama no complement the na Ghana Beyond Aid ye no obatampake and also ushema over and then we need job local production. Let us say abano buta say yenye economy ne say the be bedum bi no ye benya more tax revenue yem fi into loan to do no e ye butaya o se mu kenapa na onwie no nko ene me bi ehia ema sa local production betimi abamu no e bi ni say o ma interest rate abafo e bi ni say o ye amishepa ama energy abafo ebi ni say wo yes pa ama energy no enye dum so ebi ni say wo yes pa ama obia oye bibi no obenya market say ona owo omuyiku adwuma no okoyeku ana ne 1D 1F statement bebe ma no ye adwuma pani bia ye na sentos na abati awote ya na obito of us it meet you sana mo na let is afa ni e build am Ghana and to me this is the beginning if we can consolidate gains now you make it from 2017 now in fact in the next 10 years no we say you know more no no do na be Ghana aba because na Ghana here the you na obe no ho no oba ha e do be nya bia ya dey na say okotro be mem so enti enu ni amamu a ye hwehwe enya amamu ni say makọ eurobond makọ akọji eurobond coupon rate 19% mesi we mayewe na Ghana come in once upon a time Ghana borrowed at 51.7% and that's the highest in our economic history. I mean the year 2012 we borrowed at 51.7%. The BC that
Ye ko boss abusia.
Ye bo abusia say at the rate of 51.7% the year 2012. It is in that over so abusia 51.7%.
Yes, domestic bond ona.
Ni nyina domestic and external nyina account.
The year 2012.
The change in analysis at now total debt stock no 100 cities. 2012 ngwa wo dey account 51 cities na account. ABC Ghana that of 2013 we borrowed at 47.5%, and that is the second highest in our economic history. And as if that was not enough,
don't can you make Ghana?
We are 2018 budget page 30 on share table now figures when you know. Many you are tepe I could get you was adi when I'm reference on one budget. May refer to one budget statements because I said make as the 2018 budget and all consolidating all those figures normally at one table. But on one budget every year they were talking about it. Of 2014, Ghana borrowed at 49.9%, and in our history that is the second highest. So now the 2012 one is the first highest, 51.7. The second one is the 49.9, 2014, and the third highest is 47.5. The fourth highest borrowing rate is the 2007, 46% by President Kufuor. And because the President Kufuor Kobo 46%, all the CSOs and the brain said that is reckless. But they all kept quiet. When 2012 we borrowed at 51.7. They kept quiet. When 2013 we borrowed at 47.5. They still kept quiet when we borrowed at 49.9% 2014. And we had to wait till IMF came, April 2015. You acquire extended credit facility because no, we don't rate, it's too much. You can't go on doing that again. And almost as then our borrowing rate came down to 25%. What does that mean? It means that the total debt stock 100 cedis. 2015 we borrowed 25 cedis more. And on a year in 2016 about 21%. Over before COVID, Ghana was borrowing at 11% without the banking sector cleanup. With the banking sector, Ghana was borrowing at 19%. Now, Mikosia Papebi, as an amino JH kakra Yura Mantiao, Dr. Mantiao, or say, Babu say that I'm cutting that cannot be true. Go back and learn your figures well. Oh, I say, Yana no Krano, Yamfano Kranin Kasa. And we talk with Sanya Kano. Yade Sabi, Yabusu, any Dibiani position I work. So, me a professor, me say, what crowd said they were we. And a trauma also, because people meet to plan to lie. Say, young professor, yes, I'm not crazy. I'm sorry, I told that question. Who say about COVID? I'm what? So I didn't the young and you'll be Mr. COVID by and you should have so bonny. I'm the economy, but you're quite there be a Mikasa, yet the Nkasa and you two as a damn over young France now than young I'm a issue. Oh, yet the Nkayapa UK. O ma se dem afia ne biom yet the so
crowd the omu gusu bie ni nkakra
anya se bie biom dabi kakra bi ne bie na ye ne de I say kakra no ehun from be aboye de am economy no e de na ho de number for no doubt about that. But the way people are behaving, it's as if say you be the kofa COVID ne ba he and you know so nim say na COVID ni nyama no things were very well. Now even with COVID, the economy still remains resilient compared to how it was some few years back. And not any problem. This years was Nizangrofona, or would do truck can near the Adeno. Or Mr. Tro, your music can as you could detra. What the question ditro? Then check. Yeah, they are in the material, and yet they are in fact, it's not me could be a ye. So the me could be a ye channel. Means that be a vision of comedy. It will be able. No be any Yankupon ever sempa. And to Mum say, I didn't say, Pano, my imagine say, the Beckety and near Chantro, and non power, the power no Giaco say. I'm here on Rollins, Namin Fanny Crazy. And the power never one you crew. Growing up, I knew only Rollins. Power would be papa. so bredu say ya de no ni say gu no bo no am ontimi anka hwe so e ni say adaka mu na obi aso be kobi enti wo mo ma je say edi tura na udi tura na unya power na unya ska auto Land Cruiser utima na isi say air condition no bo wa na isi say usi da fefa okoto transako na ye dey we have to think about others amanfu owu wo Ghana ha adwuma ni ha economy no utu kwa pa konkrase na ukona ye nkra ha kra unu obi kasa utimi ka chose the whole day minidi here and we are thinking about us yemko dey say yebenya power power
asim sa o adwem papa bi nso ade
because you present for power satamko bank obobusia bank lending rate and it hovered around 47 to 49%. On average, around 47 or so percent. What does that mean? The president go for power na call banks so 100 million. Na official ube 100 million in this one. Akabe tia say 47 million additional and armor banks. Over no they about 17% average lending rate. Over 2008. And then the BA Juma 10 BA interest rate a better one. No, a say cost of credit above from a say amount for baby nya konya akojisika. A say amount for baby nya konya abia Juma na say omo mu ya Juma no o matra omo krabatem. Obi ya Juma o training krabatem ofa obi ya Juma. Na onso side am akono no. That is the economy. President Kufuor be jan 30 am 17% e okrom ha. Banks ni nya gidie because ekoba say nyina no the friend bank risk ratio nam 1.7% offer. So nam 17% tama the euro Kufuor baby ade no. Offer etutia ko almost 1%. What does that mean? O bank risk ratio 1% that just say nipa 100 be di loan offer back pe ne be dwane. Tama president Kufuor be di ade no. Na economy ni nsensam nyenti no. Obi kwaje bosia e de wontimi ntwia. Entina sa non performing assets of the banks ni ade no. No was from who am and numbers new bank risk ratio was 17% tama and president Kufuor buy within the 8 years no what me say niama am a bank risk ratio no akofoma around around below 2% I should say below 2% say na kire the thing you say time on no bank nipa 100 kwaje bosia 70 bejane and 100 kwaje bosia 2 pe and bejane and then the banks ni nya no mo sorry am ni nam fie no encourage am for say o mo na me di loan ho na only Ghana 2005 2006 on friend on kase asema make me boa and that's how we grow an economy uko US money are there they are where they are because so I'm investing now be we are the banks will come there to meet you and share business ideas with you Ghana one of us enemy and you may
ebia besaba time about starting so much in Crawford 2006
yes better Ghana
8 no
yes better Ghana na man for di tra Ghana better Ghana no ye baje lending rate na ne yakwa akoja no 32 what jade 47 49 obi abefa de about 17 aso be na better na wo sa de ko achi akọ 32 and now me no ka say lending rate 21%.
Aside from 32 about 20.
I was 21%.
The same people now say mobilize. Omu jina chire eno amu aso de
yes ani ku ya chibi
mum fama ya ya ne abetimi ya ni wo mo didum
yes ani ku ya
chibi fodu sum dudu ton no doc ya beto aso na su
yes ani ku ya chibi I mean we can't allow that to happen
no it has a papa Dr. John Dunfe a researcher or a economist or a lecturer University of Ghana Center for Social Policy. Yanku yanim ni emphasize da my Franco Trading Enterprise original phone and accessories papa fee. They say apart from phone and accessories ni nyina papa ni original uni mo Franco no portable top fridge nso abinye bi ho. When your flash screen TV ano papa Franco TV in fact open TV ni e fe pa dia media. The demand inches no so range from 32 and it could consider 42 now 47 inches in Franco na ba phones fofra ba Nokia iPhones ene brands ahoro abanyina bi no Franco Trade Enterprise and abakono akwakoje enepa na onsoso ode ama wasetremu aiha na wahu me see akọ Greenfield Scientific Herbal Center for mo Ngoadogo last stop na ede yare na ha o sexual weakness, stroke, diabetes, pulse bone setting so say 12 dom pediama gonorrhea, hypertension any urinary problem ni na be ko mo ho na wo ko no mo saw yare wia any abrebia nso a ohia ambulance service no over from 0243 98 3906 Mama yama come on banso a the paramedic scan situation bi a wo no na chese omwabo amahoto abasesia emo aye Ghana mo anu so de no Ghana me shops no and a ton brands ahoro mamba fragrant rice yo odeno ho brown rice mo abo brown ni na bi ho and red rice brands ahoro ni na ko Ghana me shops no ubenya bi ato Eastern region for enkwasa mankese Central region for nko Winiba Trauma Hospital runabout no asamankese ya Ghana Commercial Bank no opposite na nkran hade SRC Dynamo ewo Accra Technical University Accra Poly ehona omo tema community 1 opposite Mami Sekune anase opposite Obono FM ewo Ottawa Square no so community 9 opposite Tama General Hospital so be ho number 2 be that honorable design
for me do you dey change
yeah can one district one factory ene another copper bi hu enton na enim say konfi onzo ya binam oba modern of course apart from a konfi pineapple no na say na mo say from mo say di
yeah factory any ice plant nakwa I know you want this one factory but this one the Ministry of Fisheries now and salt iodization plant so konfi safa abwan I don't know a kitchen kakra, but say we're trying to find support na to me ashim kana. And ice plant in the EV, hopefully by May, I think we should go into full operation. I testing the BBAV, and Takase balance, go into full operation. And here two factories are before say the other things that are coming up fish ponds and also ministry na big Ministry of Fish Pond or home. Na yes, also a construction of Lani Beach and Mifis and so papa. And for us as a people no under President Akufo-Addo, you benefit a lot. Make us say there are about 5 contractors or more road so. And I mean a big combine no namnoje credit today. Even bridge now we see no bridge kakakana Akufo-Addo me was put no. Na say more publication a big to rebuild Supudo bridge. Bridge away see bridge no move on say it's also very broad intimate mentasi kwan na ye no so is claiming credit to no your kwan no why I buy insure let to be anko baby and the good thing that the contract were awarded in December and now check them 8 parliament on start date and them claim in no here they may send the communicators over na one sharp because moto abeku kakade kwana wa ino no ya yenhye no ba one hwan na ehia yenhye president president Akufo-Addo yinyam ode ebo yem water ase de kwan no president Akufo-Addo initiative obi mpa to pwi na asento mpa da to kudwo no creditor I should tell them that Akufo-Addo no ye abeku no ye kwan no we need your contract here o me sana nanka so ba so we for me I think that we benefited and election na me manka city try to win a very difficult NDC seat no okay but me retain the president but I'm condemned the attention but the positive from there and there Abraham may first sitting from 2012 no were winning at 24%. Presidential voter MPP share was around 28%. Yeah, they got 35%. And 42% were 2016.
Now they sell about 44.5%.
Okay.
And
between 2016 and 2020.
2012
presidential vote has been appreciated.
It's been appreciated since the year by now. Even Mankasami votes in terms of quantum vote, I mean, that was in 2016. I'm the winner. Yes, I had 13,000. Was a time me 12,000. The quantum wise, we went up, but we couldn't win the coastal areas. So for me, no. My time was positive, except say, of course, what if you went to Parliament and kind of best of Parliament.
Yeah.
But you see, yes, and I build the political parties. Maybe I was a party be small, green sit down, they are taking over. They started small. Kofuka Krabi no more, obviously green revolution, but now they are winning a lot in Europe. And you build party from certain place, and eventually it becomes a stronghold. And so party at first we need 20%, 25%, 24%, and then we need 44.5% in a difficult constraints at Thomas Nkrumah. I think you have done yourself a good. I say, once in future, no, so if you can maintain that and build on it, Obokuinim. Kakamba say in the executive for home, your party pay for hono. Look, the Yama break on why and when ya. Yan Sheduma ya and Yambo Hubai. The Fidebia, Obia and Pico Siemens and Empire Grant, and self foundation or hono, Odwankafa or Bifu from Majandra, partner bonofum. Because what if we can't destroy what we have been laid, the foundation that have been laid. And yes, na party na yes no. It's a help confuse the image papa work Akufa na buy because Akufa do fido are able to akade na build no way factory where road we mine.
Yeah, that's it. I did about Conan Pesami came through now to Yate from for last week. Digitization in the premix distribution of premix. No casa now, no between you said before election, na Minister of Fisheries now a deputy minister na premix from MPA side na mutimi monitor. But the boss say they come out for na and honor na and so a horrible person with the digitization ababa solve sign a unim se echo efa.
Okay. I think the premise management as a ministry we improved it. And this is a fact. I will be anti challenging from November 2017 up to date. There has not been a single diversion of fuel premise efitama eco constituency biano another district biano. There has not been any diversion. Problem of premise here at the beach level, local landing beach level. Yankasi officers. Moto no mo diverting ade nani nano say yesikakroya and also o company baby okwa yebubu omo isheda ni pumping stations na de. So the first thing that we were trying to do say kebe proper filling stations and any other filling station until koja ho na ebu ama. Number 2, now because in Kofo no mo turning I say it creates a lot of shortage in Bampanho for Frinya in Kopu. And then also whether indeed one but petrol no whether they are fishermen. And the idea say digitization now yentu nyemfa biometric cards and from canoe owners. I can tell you on authority that the ministry under last government biometric cards no as I'm a fisherman.
Okay.
Canoe owners because canoe near the couple. Yes, a fisherman be no koto petrol. So canoe owners are more biometric canoe cards,
okay,
which will qualify them to buy premise. And in future, no, when we are implementing this, Oba no card ni be just only canoe. And into in Tom. And so I also use me measure yen for now won't you want to stand on crying there. On ya the other budget task and BB. And in them biometric card in the order because what started we use in your auto petrol. The petrol what one mahona always to card you swap in your card and you buy it. In fact, this some of the suggestion point there, instead of giving them the petrol, no, we should sell the petrol at whatever price it is sold. Now physical to more card no.
And that money will not go to any fisherman. It will go to canoe owners.
Now, no crowd.
It has its own challenges.
Yes, it has its own quantity.
Oh, and say yeah, percent you limit to depend upon the size of your canoe. They percent limit to certain quantities because my friend say be in a landing area, we have 2 shipments in a month. We are thinking, say, you should get this quantity, and based on that, subsidy now say, I buy the brown or the brown or the akoto. But I'm saying these are all some discussion. But the most important point in the canoe biometric registration card,
Okay.
And that is what is going to be the future of premise. Say, Dancho Koto premise, na canoe card, you can buy. Well, for Yama Kakabin or Imbahan.
Yeah. Young Koso.
Oman there, you mean fishes sobium. But ye now know your carbino. The maybe, sir, or so social and the wide come. A dribble from our fan, Environmental Justice Foundation. Now, of course, environment and then justice and foundation to environment to Mumbai. Now, them coffee or your group they are sponsored by European Union. Now, a reading or report every time they are giving negative reporting about the fishes in Ghana fishing and the first are banning banning
civil society.
Civil society organization.
Yes. Yeah.
Now the impression
they are funded by
European Union.
Okay.
Impression buying where somebody is in bed with the Chinese people. But I want to give some facts. Now, reporter will issue March 24th on Chebia. Ghana government loses between 14.4 million to 23 million US dollars annually through lower fees and then what they call opaque fines regime. Now, but these are the 2 areas I'm saying now. First of all, the report, according to me, as a former minister, deputy minister and fisheries, misleading. I want to say over the whole West Africa, you ain't rating this one. And as a result, we there come Chinese for any
rate you charge
fee.
Sebia obi babe fishing in our water sa. Sika ye charging. Licensing fee no ni sa.
Na fa me person make say ye ba bem president Kufa Bredo no. Omo the fee no ko $30 per GLT. And in fact ship no the size no ye 200 GLT. Annual fee near $30 times 200. And then a operation and this time you want to Abra 2016 this befim no former minister Charity or ye paper no ye no he increased the fee by $5, that is $35. By your buyers no that's $5 into find you because fees and your minister not your letter increase fees. I'll say you call parliament, you call cabinet. But they just have for your advice say you know you share average rate within a region. Average rate of fee, it was around $180. And here you call cabinet, you could get approval for $200 per GRT. And I had to call parliament. In fact, for the first time, you need now one rate. I just only look at the foreign assets and that's a single rate. Because of the fact some say Chinese from Ghana from the front, so we are not able to identify whether it's a Chinese or Ghanaian. And Chigo Chano, BBFM or Biantese. Offer, can you believe, say, you did read Basano? Tuna vessels are a big European vessels, European make EFG Fast and make your own. Yeah, the Basano, European vessels, Chinese vessels, and so average vessel at 330 tons.
Yeah.
European vessels be like 3,200 tons. If you
yi tuna kase
and you will multiply sikana wojina onye sika more. Ya di ko 200 no. European fu ya yi on vessel no fi ha. Oman fam ha.
Oman fam Ghana.
Dabi. Because almost a fee na buy high. So if our fee is low
I didn't know to acquire African regions or Mumbaha. Now, Chinese for now, mostly or Moyano, they decided to stay, pay, and fish. I don't know what you're making us say,
but the
European Union vessels now, mobile access in Mujai. Wafa a hiti ministry we decided to go back to parliament. So Munti identified 200 number 135. Last time I met check European vessels Mutu Abarisa for access. Just say yeah passage a Ghanaian flag, a foreign flag, but we fishing Ghana waters no 4 penny to Maba.
But they say him say Oko UK Europe markets beer fish mackerel bini ade ohunina no di free Ghana ha na eko
and only because we have a PFC Watama
okay
a processing
okay
and they sell in the European market
okay
okay but here come foreign vessels among say here yama kwama China for kwa no mo fish see na make sure say and here ye China for low rate. And I make sure say low rate or mukai say yen rate papa. Or more year made the code $200. Yeah, the code $200. All the European vessels stop coming to our waters to fish. Among the airlines is because almost are expensive. Yeah, tisum power by $135 from $30 and I'm say alone they're about $135. $135 here in HM, the vessels are not coming. Asset vessels are not coming to fish. Why are Ghanaian license? They are winning option. We are Ghanaian license vessel.
Yeah, you saw.
And this is
in our waters, yeah.
Now, European now must say, yeah, Chinese follow. I didn't know vessels, no, or Mumbaji access license no more for sure. You tell us that the rate is high. Then you go and write a report. So, been one China Franca Kuruna, Yaji low rate. When we increase the thing to 200, you took all your vessels away. We have decreased it to 135. You are still not coming because
Omo countries no, Omo funding Omo. No more generate report here. A year in your to their
so interesting. EFJ is an European Union funded and Arabia no so much report on which number 2. Yani omu ye negotiate yani time European Union be fisheries negotiation bia no mu bia abu no people be shall say omo debate for over close to make us 10 years ni. They want us to sign fishing agreement. Yes, yes, and sign. Only why Ghana and sign European fish agreement with European Union. Their vessels are big. On by a trolling back on between them in Ako. Chinese vessels averaging around 330. And that's the highest you can get. Some of them are 200. But European vessels they are very huge. And to sign fishing agreement now within 2 to 3 years, enemy abasa. And because we are refusing to sign that, they always have to paint the Chinese people in black and white. But I'm telling you, say Chinese food almost stay. No mutual license financial ministry for the past 2 years and years come for running ministry. No. Now, in their report, almost a Chinese company be profit of $164,000 last year, 2019. I'm challenging them they should come and name that because some of the Chinese companies are committing infringement. They should also tell us the Chinese company or 164 million profiter. Charge. What the example say because of that they are taking a lot of money from Ghana and we are not charging them. I'm saying that it's not true.
Omanfm.
I know say your problem with the fence stop reporting catch reporting they were reporting the way they report the catch
on the high seas.
We have a problem. But I challenge them say what's a sufficient vessel being 164,000 profit in Kwan revenue profit in Kwan last year. I challenge them to come and prove to us. It is not true. And so what they report to the international community and we are saying the government of Ghana is not managing a disappointing international community. We are not for international law in managing our fisheries. I'm saying that this report, as far as I'm concerned, is bogus, and I'm calling the FJ. So, moment I send this Kasasa report away. Now, I want to see, going forward, they stop making this some of this reportage on information, proper support, no because fan were kind of the good Ghana, say, Ghana for any Chinese. Look, we agreed with them and increase the rate. Omu EFJ EU sponsor EU vessels vanish from our waters because they think we are so expensive. nti den no pese oye but say kontum na Chinese phone ya kona ba ne yeskani bia na my council marker say okay there is a Chinese company all right vessels no boy a day we are not getting Ghanaians who are investing in vessels. What I say, but they will say here now so
Oman
and these trawlers they produce about 70% of the fish that you and I take on daily basis. Canoe phone produce about 30%. And she say, Janyama, can we get the fish that we want?
Yeah, protein intake and quantity now.
Yeah, Bimusuka say, why do you have
still crying import to be brave?
Yeah, Bimusu question foreign participation in the fishing sector. My answer, I'm going to be and say, over communication sector, there is foreign participation. Over agri sector, there is foreign participation. Mining sector, there is foreign participation. Even education, there is foreign participation. And globally, you cannot say now that you're a global economy, you open yourself to a global market, you cannot have foreign participation of fisheries. The most important thing we did, say first na yeje $30, last 2019, the president approved it, cabinet approved it, went to parliament, got the rate raised from $30 to $200. A chair in which ended about $135. But even there, no crano, the Europeans are still out. They are not coming to pay. In Toba report, so been on each channel, Franco, into charge ye facing no fear. I see that ban is deliberately charging no fees. No, we have increased the fee. Report that we have increased the fee from year to year. And when we did that, most of the foreign vessels now mobile for fishing, they have gone out. We've driven them away. At that no kaya me feel say ye and the fines no. The we share fishes law now. The fines are very punitive. The fine regime is quite punitive. And it will be tombra no so or call for arbitration. I'll say $1 million US. Punitive power. Now and also I will arbitration, which means a quarter will say more. But in reality no, I have say we appeal sikeni ho be a company in say entire the woman face abem kakra. Me feel say law is law. If we think that the regime is so punitive, now we have to review it. We can review it. Say yes, also there. Next we agree say the existing regime the person implementer. Let's stay by it, implement it, and charge the right fines as prescribed by law. Because why from Brano, Nessa Brano Hono be Banos or Brenessa over Sunday, and I just say maybe understand, say you agree, say it is so punitive. No,
I for authority very Honda
say no, I know the Yankas are buying ministry, no, will have to sit down if indeed but that's the fact. I'm coming from there, so the fact I know is say which in Pana, Ebia, and of yes, Ebia, which I. And brand what to I say, oh, qua, qua, man, fana my ITC, offer, ya more fish size. And to him, Panobia, our coach, and I'm not fish size in Sa, Watum, so $1 million. We need to look at redefine the law. Certain practices may take certain rates, but we are say what to fishing, branch so $1 million. It's so difficult, say, we share the level of infringement, you know. Obia say $1 million, Obisuka say $1 million difficult. If we say we can look at the law, stagger it, and charge the appropriate rate anyway. And to me, maybe in EFJ for a song that Betubiano. EFJ for no. What I know is that it's a European Union Foundation. And I don't know whether they are there, but we need to be meeting and discussing this. Maybe I'll find time and come to a confirm near the from Hadden Minuswa.
No, so we crown Yabosu. But I know just and now so
until we're young person, also our record should be just with this good government. When what you are writing,
someone they are protecting the economic interest.
But it's all what they are writing is so factual. And I challenge them, I will challenge them any day. And I want to get them to sit down and then we discuss this matter. Because the government did a lot and it deserves praise. To move the rate, it takes only a board government to decide, say, I'm moving the rate from $30 to $400 per GRT. And fishing for no parliament, my eventually was okay. almost say it threatening their business are collapsing, and they're about 135. Chinese phone, I'm saying, say Chinese for agreed to pay. European Union phone, almost shank of which almost church or salators, no, they took their vessels away.
Omanfm.
Omaka say, Omo be a comparison be harm. Na simple. What other African countries are? Their law says charge per catch. And some of these countries, Mako Guinea, Mako Gabon are there, are more catch reporting, much more accurate because they don't have a lot of landing areas. And to walk up here, just landing in a common area. Now, honey, landing areas and also.
Okay.
Canoes are there, of course, ship there, Terminator Cradipe. But it is also true, say, some of the technocrats are not helping us to. They're able to report accurately, no matter per time.
Yeah.
And see, if you are going to base your income on their catcher, you are going to lose.
Okay.
I am boom back so that whatever will come to us will come to us. And say, some when I have me, me free say, I'll say, yet to be so. Before I you need this fish into say baby and a kind. Before I get Hannah, it's in a crew money who say, and someone like a can, and look at her button. It's a so long so.
Yeah.
And say, and be me fancy because I'm with
honorable. Okay. But the I know be decided we achieve. Because misreporting there. And I say, a dear yes, sir, Nini Pebby. Now, no, all kind of room be free.
Yeah.
Also be brave. Some of this civil society, especially the international ones, are more focused, big focus on Greek, big focus on money. Then you know, I'm the protector of interest.
I'm with the Jessica.
Yes, I'm with the yeah.
Once I'm with a negative report, no, about Finaji. So to put pressure on Ghana. In fact, there will be a fan Ghana European Union EU dialogue. I was the leader of that dialogue. And you're quite create the new from they draw the same Chinese area. But me patches say, as I'm making and say, yeah, two. Mostly young to wait to me, yet to wait to Mumu vessel. Mugu Sumun to a Montum yet to Mumu vessels if you gonna call. So why don't you ask your vessels to come? Is a Chinese phone and Mupre people also because Mumu Yakwamba and Sunum Panamnity. Chinese phone and Fiona Mombra. Yan to me two more vessels in your Magana bill because Moba Muboka. Obio what time so still you are still reporting say we are charging them low.
Honorable Yetasia. Yetasia, immediate past deputy minister, Minister of Agriculture and Aquaculture. No, sire, my Shabagani demand a confusion about Tokojo and a 10 and Kano. Ahani adi BBS emphasis on my production team or Samerman and Crawford Barnabas for technical production. So Alexis and Wash Shimi no Honiama within the Kwabna Kwachimana Gordon as Arabidiako and a share Kabu a digimedi. That's also not channel national agenda team no at also a Kramina.
Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Cocoa dairy free coconut milk. Yakube America or boy, dear Bakube and a head. So, what the good tea and now cocoa.